So this is the bit where I just enjoy the silence for a few seconds.
It's just got a playback error has occurred. Try again later. I don't know what that's all about. Let me
No,
refresh that page.
I think we're golden, mate. I think we're golden. I think we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are. Welcome. Episode 20 of Sundays with Craven. How are you all doing on this fine Sunday? Hopefully better than me. I spent most of today recovering after drinking 11 and a half shandies and a dodgy lemonade last night. But it's not about me. We've got two very special guests and a very exciting episode. So I want to get straight into it. So for episode 20, joining me today, back from his travels, someone who's not been around as much recently, someone who I've been wondering where he is. There's some questions we need to ask him. I know he's been to New York. I have a feeling he snuck into Benidorm and bought all the silver from the market before I got there. And his name is, of course, Nemo. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me, Craven. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, mate. Honestly, it's a pleasure to have you back on. It's been a little while since you've been on the show, and I'm really looking forward to having a chat with you this evening. But Nemo, as you know, it's not just me and you. We have also got someone that is here and very heavily involved and makes this show what it is in the background, but is here on the call from start to finish today, ladies and gentlemen. And that is, of course, the producer, Diaxus. How are you, brother?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Yeah, good to be back.
I'm really happy to have you on. Now, you know, you've been staring at a parcel for the last few days, haven't you?
It's already open, mate. What do you mean?
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Yes. So
Not yet, mate.
we won't open it yet, but just before we see who's in the chat, just show them how much tape I used on that.
About 12 rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you do a Nemo? I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
mate, there's more.
So, yeah, guys in the chat,
All
he's
good,
going to
though.
have fun opening that, and we can all see together what's in there. It's essentially a thank you package from me to Diaxus, but we'll get onto that shortly. So, 18 of you I can see right now as we have a look here. I want to say hello to who's in the chat. Who have we got before we get the good old chinwag started? So I can see, if I miss anyone, I'm really sorry, but I can see lots of nice comments coming through. Villainous Bounty, Ian Atterbury, Miss Stacking with Craven, my better half, thank you. Working Class Stack, Will's Bullion Coins, Nerd UK, Silver Foggy, Blue Collar Stacker, hello, across the pond, Shiny Silver, Chris in Virginia, BBA, the People's Champion, hello, brother. I may have fell asleep whilst playing poker last night, but we won't talk about that. Nemo, you're in the chat, mate. It's great to have you in the chat as well. Really appreciate that. Alan, Scottish Bullion Collector, Silver Stag Stacker, and there may be some more there. But either way, lots of people, 21 right now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really looking forward to this episode. An episode where, as I mentioned, as always, we will deliver a good old trim bag. We'll talk about all the things shiny, silver and gold, what's been going on, see what our guest opinions are on that. And we've got a live unboxing. And of course, there is going to be a spin of Little John's Wheel of Wonder. We have a giveaway, and there is, thanks to a very certain someone, an ounce of silver up for grabs. If you stay till the end and you follow Diaxus's instructions later on, you'll be in with a chance of winning an absolutely packed bundle with this. And this is a 1 ounce silver. I've got the blur effect on, so if you can't see it, I'm sorry. Where can we see it? Maybe there? No. Well, you'll have to take my word for it. It's blurred, but it's a 1 ounce silver Philharmonica. It's not the one I picked up in Benidorm. It's a donation from Magsy. Thank you so much. So, we said hellos. We said the general plan of things. I'm going to start with you, Nemo. Where have you been, buddy? You're a very active member of the community, someone that does so much for the community, and I love all of your content. You've not been as active recently. Where have you been, mate? What have you been up to?
So I have been working like a dog and to pay for New York. I have not been around as much. I hated it. Thank you to everyone who reached out to make sure it was okay and didn't fall off the edge of the world. You're all a bunch of legends. Yeah, I had to do some overtime, pay for New York, and yeah, I'm back and I'm ready for action.
I'm really glad to hear that. I'm sure so many are, mate. I, for one, love all your content, especially what you've been doing with the AI videos.
Yeah.
I know I've had the honor of participating in
Yeah,
one of
man.
them through a voiceover, but what you do through, I'm guessing, Chat GPT. It might not be, but I'm guessing that it's spectacular, mate. Is that what you use for it?
So I use a few. I use ChatGPT to try and help me build the prompts, and I use Gemini through Google to create the videos. So I think it's VO3. I think the AI is. I think it's similar to what Sai's using, but
Yes.
yeah, I'm having some fun with it. A lot of those videos have Whiskey Nemo to blame. It's usually at 2 o'clock in the morning. A few whiskeys in, yeah, we're creating haggis videos, so we are.
Oh, we've all been there. I mean, I haven't got a name quite like Whiskey Nemo, but I
Yeah.
may need one sometime soon. I have a habit of falling asleep in the poker room after too many lemonades.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was night shift last night. I'm sitting there at 5 in the morning, just having a wee scroll through, and I see you're active in the poker room yourself. So
Yeah, yeah, no, that happens sadly for me. I think that's the second or third time, but it's a good place to hang out, chat, and play poker in Stacker Social. If you
Yeah.
haven't joined, guys, there is always a link in the description down there. Join Stacker Social, who, as a group, is about to hit 2,000 members. That's amazing. Diaxus, Nemo, I don't quite know when you both joined. Diaxus, I know if I bring you in here, buddy, you've been in Stacker Social, I think, a lot longer than me.
Yeah, I can say I was around 250, somewhere around there, 250,
Yeah.
260.
Yeah, I joined at 900, just over 900, just before the 1K event. When did you join, Nemo?
I think around about the same time, to be honest with you. I think I joined just at the 1K event. I'm just seeing Ian Atterbury's comment here. Here's a cracking name for you, Shandy Craven.
Yeah, that's what it was. When you get asked how much
snoring with Craven.
No, it's okay. I got asked what I've been drinking, so I just said I've had 11 and a half shandies, so we'll stick to that, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, and hello to Calc, by the way. Seen your message, mate. Thank you so much for joining. Bjorn, so many more as well. Sorry if I missed you. We will keep checking the chat. As you know, there is always a designated segment where we focus entirely on the live chat, so you can ask questions for our special guest, Nemo, Diaxus, and myself. And a quick question before we move forward. What do you guys think of this, what you see on screen right now, this setup? Obviously, I had to do something a little bit different to send over to Diaxus, but how do you think it looks? Let me know in the comments, and both of you guys too.
Utterly terrified, mate.
Terrified.
It's like a Netflix series, Monster, the Craven story.
I believe that's something I need to tune into, actually. Is it
man.
Monster? Is it Ed Gein or something like that?
Yeah, it's. I'm going slowly through it because it's not something you like to watch when the kids are running about, but.
Yeah. But I do like stuff. I like horrors, thrillers. I love all of that kind of stuff. That is my kind of thing if I want to binge watch something. But yeah. So let's go back to you, Nemo. And Diaxus, don't worry, I'm going to keep you waiting, mate. But I can't wait.
It's probably going to take them all stream to unwrap that anyway. So may as well.
How about this? How about we do this? So I have quite a few questions for Nemo right now. And I think the guys would love to see what's in that box. And Diaxus, I'm sure you're dying to know what's in there. So do you want to just start sort of picking away at it, and I'll ask some questions to Nemo?
I can't. I'll have to mute my mic, mate. Otherwise, there's going to be a load of like rustling and tape ripping and stuff.
Yeah. But just take your time, okay? There's no rush. I remember.
Getting that in no time.
You said you were going to open it with an electric chainsaw.
Yeah,
I do not advise you to do that because I've packed it up, and if you open it without being careful, you could burst everything.
Oh no! I want to see what's in this box.
Yeah. There we go. Well, it'll be interesting. But if you want to crack on with that, mate, I want to hear
find some tools, mate. See what I got.
Some tools. Well, best of luck, mate. I'll come back to you shortly. Let me know when you're getting near that big moment, okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Thank you. You can look forward to that, guys. See what's in Diax's box. So, Nemo, back to you, my friend.
Yeah, man.
So, you went to New York, and firstly, how was that? Was it good?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. If you've never been, I'd highly recommend it. I was a bit dubious going. You hear all these horror stories, you watch the movies, you think, oh my God, I'm going to get shot, stabbed, or any of the above. I found it really safe. It's definitely coming from the west coast of Scotland, country boy myself. go into that environment. It's a bit of a culture shock, but definitely a once in a lifetime experience. I definitely need a holiday after it. I'm done with people.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
I have been to New York, but not out and about. When I was going to Orlando, Florida years ago, it was like a connection flight, so we actually stopped in New York before getting on another plane to go to Orlando, which was really good. But yeah, no, New York's very exciting, mate. Of course, what I'd like to ask is, whilst you were there and you were having a fun time with the family, did you pick up any of the shiny stuff, any precious metals?
Do you know something? I was looking out what I did actually pick up to hopefully show on stream, and it's actually more than I expected. Obviously, when I arrived, I didn't realize there was a Jewish holiday coming up, so I only had one day in at the shop. I tried to go multiple other days, but they were closed for the Jewish holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, I managed to pick up. So I'll show you what this is like. You know, I had to get this because I saw it. But this is the year of my birth. A Silver Eagle from 1986, just showing you how old I am there. MS69, picked it up for $60. I thought, you know what? I'm taking it.
That's really nice.
Unfortunately, I mean, thanks to 365, peace dollars. Lots and lots and lots of peace dollars.
Wow. That's a nice little side stack there. How many did you get? About 10?
7 peace dollars for $25 each, and a little Morgan. They sold this one to me for $20 because somebody has put a little stamp right there. I think it's a 3. I don't know why, but
interesting. They're really nice. Do you prefer peace dollars or Morgan dollars?
I'm a peace dollar guy. I mean, I just think this Lady Liberty wants to speak to the manager. You know, it's compared to this, the Art Deco kind of style to that. You know, I prefer the peace dollar to the Morgan, but I mean that's a hot take.
I think so too, mate. I'd be interested to know, guys who are tuning in. Thank you so much again, 24 of you live right now. Just drop a comment. Do you prefer the peace dollars or do you prefer the Morgan dollars? I'm with Nemo on this, and I prefer the peace dollars. But drop a comment. Let us know which one do you prefer. I know that there's, some people prefer one or the other. Some people just like either. But see what you think. But Nemo, $60 you said. I'm not sure exactly what that converts to in pounds right now. But what I do know is during this time that you've been away, I don't know if you've noticed, mate, but silver and gold have flown up. So what are your thoughts on that? Because $60 for that is not a bad price, mate.
No, and what's happened to my camera? My camera's died. Anyway, I am a bit pissed off, to be honest with you. I thought, you know what? Going to America, I stopped buying silver for 2 months. I thought, let's go and get some cheap silver. Headed over to America, and what happens? The price shoots to the moon. So I'm buying it for the same price I could have bought it here.
It did.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it today. Are we still looking at like £37 an ounce?
Yeah, 37.64 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Just quickly, mate, before it goes past it on the chat, just going. But you've obviously bought some silver on your travels. I'm not sure what that is. We can see on your screen right now, mate. But
some issues. There you go.
Your cameras have just switched.
Yes.
Right, I've got you back. But in the chat, mate, Calc says Morgan dollars, Nerd says peace dollars, Humble Stacker, good to have you here, says Morgans. Alan, Scottish Bullion Collectors, not fussy if the price is right. Yeah. Silver Foggy, good to have you. Peace Dollar, picked my first one up in Spain. Very nice.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't Benidorm, was it, by any chance?
I got in before you.
BBA says Morgan dollars. And if it looks like I'm looking down really far, it's just because my phone is like right down here. Sorry. But yeah, I think it's, like I say, it's quite a mix, really. But yeah, so you went there thinking, oh, here we go. Let's go get some great deals when I go away and look what silver did. So are you saying that you're basically cursed and this is all your fault?
It's all my fault, mate. To be fair, anytime I post up a short on YouTube to say, look, silver's hit this amount, it does take a wee tanking. So maybe if I get enough shorts up to say, silver's going to the moon, we might get this price back down to a reasonable amount. But
Yeah. What's this that you're teasing us
So
with, mate?
I picked this up for $20. This is a 1 ounce Troy silver. I've never seen this before. The guys were like, these are just generic rounds, but it's, what does it say? Honest value never fails. USS Constitution. Let's get a bit something in the back. I've no idea what it says.
Very nice nautical theme there, mate. Do you know what it reminds me of? Have you seen
Uh,
the black flag round/coin? Have you seen that?
Black flag. No, but I do have a Blackbeard coin.
Yeah. Yeah,
Already.
I know what you're on about as well.
Yeah.
I think you showed me that. Yeah, really nice. So what have you got more here that you're going to show us, or?
Oh, Christ, look, there we go. Some Mexican rounds.
Guys, Nemo doesn't go to New York and come back empty-handed. He has spent some money here. Let's see what you've got. Show and tell time.
My first 1 Onza from 1982. I always wanted one of the kind of original Libertads, so there we go. Of course, some $50. I was hoping to actually find some silver in my change. I always hear these, you find silver in your change. The only thing I actually found was 1 dime that was silver, and that was it.
They normally do coin rolls from the bank.
Yeah, I actually chanced my arm and went into one of the banks, but no, you had to be 1, an American citizen, and 2, a customer of the bank. But yeah, so that's really all my kind of pickups there. As I say, I was planning to go back the next day. I turned up and it's a Jewish high holiday. But I posted up I posted up on the Stacker social group about my adventures in this high-rise building trying to find this coin shop. And I swore if I wasn't back in half an hour, I was losing a kidney. I was waking up the next day in a bathtub with a mobile phone taped to my hand because it was sketchy as. But luckily enough, the guys were fantastic. If you're ever in New York, I highly recommend. I can't even find his card. Oh, yep, there we go. Big Apple Coins in the Diamond District. Yeah, the building looks sketchy as. It's on the 3rd floor. Head on up. The guys are brand new, so they actually took their time, went through everything with me, and got me some good bargains. So yeah, check them out if you're ever there.
Did you
call in that?
Did you call in that Trax guy's shop?
Yeah,
he's normally out on the street going, "Oh, how much do you think this is worth?" And then if you get it right, he gives you like a kilo of silver and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have no idea how many times I walked slowly past that shop. Well, he's going, why are we walking down the Diamond District again? Just you be quiet. I'm on the lookout. Yeah, natural. Yeah, no, I didn't come across him, unfortunately. But yeah, I was walking by slowly. But I mean, a lot of the bullion shops there, like bullion exchanges, etc. There's a New York bylaw. You can only buy a minimum of $1,000 of silver or you have to be taxed crazy amounts.
Wow.
So I was like,
I wouldn't put it past you to hit those.
Yeah, if it was myself, yeah, but with the wife breathing down the back of my neck, I don't know if I could get away with dropping $1,000 right in front of her.
No, well, I just about managed 1 ounce of silver in Benidorm, so I mean 1,000 ounces if it was there. Yeah, but like as we know though, you go there looking for these deals, silver decides to go up by 50%. It's crazy time. I want to say a quick hello. We've been joined by Sai the Soundman. Thank you so much for joining, mate. And also Robot Toaster, Baron Vamsky, and Silver Serpents. There's quite a few of you in there. I can see 30 in the live chat right now. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 30, where we have Nemo making his return to the community. Someone who, I was ready to send you out a search party, and very soon I'll send a search party for Diaxus because I can't see the parcel.
Hey, I'm waiting for you, dude. Dude, this thing's open. This has been open for ages. You are not very good at. You need more tape, bro.
That's disappointing. I ran out of tape doing that.
That was easy, mate. You need to get some wire and tape wire around it and.
Right. Well, I tell you what, Nemo. We'll come back to talking about that. I think, guys, this is where we should take some time to give Diaxus this moment. And jokes aside, I hope you like it, mate. But if we move over to you whenever you're ready.
Sweets, mate. So yeah.
Yeah, though there is some sweets in there. I did say there was stuff you could eat, but yeah, go ahead, mate. Let's see what's inside the box that myself and this guy here might blur out his face, but even if it is, you know who he is. We sent this across to him, and yeah, I'd love it if you opened it, mate.
How do you want me to do it then, mate? Just dump the whole lot out, or?
No, I don't want it to be dumped out. No, I want you to be very, very careful.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it on camera then. All right, you have to be off camera, and I'll bring it in then.
Okay, mate. However you want to do it, but yeah, guys.
Space.
Yeah, Robot Toaster says another episode of Snacking with Craven.
It is, mate.
Snacking with Craven.
I thought it was going to say Caravan. I nearly assumed it. Thank you so much for putting Craven. There is still hope. Go on, mate. It's all you.
It's going to be snacking with Diaxus in a minute, mate. All right, so we do have some lollipops, which is always good. And what else we got now? It's going to be very rustly though. Wouldn't be a Craven package without some knickknacks.
Knickknacks, you have to
there you
love
go,
it.
mate. Yeah, knickknacks.
How did you part with the nice and spicy?
Oh, because he likes the purple ones, mate. That's what I was about to say. He didn't even give me the purple ones. We have another
I like
lolly.
them all.
What else we got?
Hello to Cobra, by the way. Thank you so much for joining, mate. Diaxus is currently opening the box I sent over to him. Thank you for joining, mate.
I think he's trying to give me diabetes, though. All these sweets. Not helping my diet. Dude. All right, we got even more sweets in the Cardiff Gold. And we got the Cardiff Gold pen. Is that just sweets in there, mate?
It's not just sweets. No, if you open it,
no, in
you
this
will
one.
see.
The pen.
Yeah. What else is in there, mate, that cannot be ignored?
I haven't opened it yet.
Have a look. It's something that says Cardiff Gold on it.
Yeah,
and
the pen. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mate, that actually makes up for the one that got damaged on my original box. So I'll be able to try it for real this time and see if they are indestructible.
That must have been a fake, mate. No Cardiff Gold pen I've ever seen is broken. No, best pen in the world.
Yeah, but you didn't see the box here, gaming though, mate. Honestly, the thing was like on the nib. I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but it was like a 45-degree angle across the metal, where it literally just been scraped across. I don't know what they've done to that parcel.
Oh, well, that one should be in good nick, mate. Yeah, there it is, Nemo representing. That's mine. Oh, I've got one somewhere, but...
Wait, how many lollies have you gave me, dude? Jesus.
Oh, about 40.
40 lollies,
my niece is going to be loving me later when she comes around.
I did think maybe you could pass them on if you didn't want them.
Definitely, Mum. Yeah, another 4. Jeez Louise, man. Oh, we got a straggler. We got another one. Alright, that is all the sweets. And then we've got another little jiffy bag. Oh, mate, so straight away we have some, what do you say these was? 1,000 guineas.
Yes, but let me just say something on that. So they're obviously from Ian Attenbury, otherwise known as the Sniper, an infamous character amongst the amazing community that we have. And rumor has it you can spend them anywhere in the world. I believe he has arranged one to be sent to Cobra. From last episode, he wanted one, so we had to make that happen. But
I was gonna say, I heard you could use them on Whatnot from the snipe people, so you don't
anywhere in the world. But that one there was actually won by Calc, and Calc already has one, so he said, look, keep this yourself and give it to somebody else. So I thought there would be no one better fitted than you, mate, but it is from Calc.
Cheers, Calc. Thank you very much, mate.
What's the conversion on them? I'm dying to know.
What
was that, sorry?
What's the conversion?
The currency exchange rate on me guineas.
Oh, for 1,000 guineas, you can't really convert it to anything. It's priceless. If you go anywhere in the world and show that note, no one's asking questions. You're straight through VIP, private, whatever you need, you'll get. Okay. So trust me when I say, if you get one of these guys, and there is one in tonight's giveaway, treasure it. Okay.
Trade dollar. That's what it is. It's trade.
We've got some stack of social stickers.
Of course.
Always handy.
Do you just have some random crap lying about? You thought I'm going to stuff this box and just send it.
Having a tidy up, mate.
If Diaxus just goes, that's it now, guys, nothing else, then I you know.
Hey, you gave me a massive letter as well. Yeah, we got a giant letter off of him as well. Do you want me to read all this out, mate?
That's up to you, mate. You don't have to. You can do.
Mate, what? On the second paragraph, he's saying that he actually loves me more than Little John. The hell? I think we'll keep that between us, mate.
Yeah, leave that line out.
Does Craven want to be the big spoon or the wee spoon?
All right, now we do have some silver, I'm guessing. Can't see the.
Oh yeah, I chuck it. I think it's a sixpence. I chucked in a sixpence for you, mate.
Yeah, I presume that's. Yeah, I can't even read. Half blind in my old age, mate.
That's okay. VB says very touching. Robot Toaster says I can barely see Diaxus's background behind the pile of snacks.
I know. I'm gonna have to rearrange in a minute. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, literally just a mound of sweets. Yeah, so you have where's my mouse on? Let me move my drink. That's the most important thing. Actually, no, I won't put it there because I guarantee I'll knock that over again. I done that the other week. Literally knocked over like a pint of rum and coke. And I got the correct tab. Where the hell's the right tab for that?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Got everything overlaid over it, mate. So,
you're in such an unfair position, mate.
I know,
I'm getting you to do a live unboxing whilst doing the producer job for the stream.
Yeah, so we got a little 1919 sixpence.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Thank you very much. Right, and then that's it. Sweet. Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
You're like, what the fuck? And then we have another one. Absolutely plastered in stack of social stickers.
Yeah. I do get carried away sometimes. It's like with the tape. I get really excited when I'm packaging stuff, so I just go to town with it.
So yeah, straight away, I know it's liquid metals, I'm guessing, because it's a red little...
Nice.
Dude, what have you done, man?
I don't know. What have I done? I can't see.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to show you. Oh, right. Definitely going to have to get a zoom up on this.
What do you think it is, guys? What have I done?
Super cool. All right, we get a zoom up on that. If I can. The producer, mate. Dude, that is actually sick, dude. Mate, that's cool. He's also put me a little love letter on the back. Oh, what's it on the back? 1 ounce liquid metals, 3/9 fine. Oh, dude, that is actually fire, mate.
That is amazing.
I must admit, I personally really like the design. I had a play with a couple of things on Canva and based it off your logo, and of course wanted to give credit to you as the producer. As basically, mate, you know, I put some stuff in the letter. You can read that after if you want.
Yeah, I'll read it in a bit, man.
That's fine. But the main thing for me is just to say a massive thank you for everything that you do in the background and every single week to help me. I really do appreciate it and appreciate you. So that's a little token of appreciation from me to you. Thank you so much, Diaxus.
Oh, thank you, dude. Mate, not being funny, I quite enjoy... Oh, I'm going to rustle a load now. I quite enjoy just being a part of the community, helping out and just getting involved in it all. So I actually do quite enjoy doing all the live stuff. So yeah, this is all just bonuses, mate. So yeah, no, honestly, man, thank you so much, dude. That's
You're very welcome,
prize piece in my collection.
Yeah, and shout out to Liquid as well. Done an amazing job on that one. Really, really good job. I obviously did the design based off your logo, but he's like laser engraved it. He poured the one out. What I like about that as well is it's quite, the diameter of it's quite small, but it's quite thick. Yeah, it's
chunky boy.
It's very thick. I quite like that.
No, that's super cool, mate. I don't know how well that you can see it there, but getting glare now. But no, honestly, mate, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it.
I get the feeling that you're going to silently put your mic on mute and just eat knickknacks for the rest of the podcast.
No, but at least I think I know what I'm going to put forward for my Stacker Showdown poured piece, though.
Oh, definitely, mate. 100%.
If I don't win, I'm going to call rigged, man.
Rigged. I don't know aye.
Yeah, there's just quickly to see the chat here. So some really nice messages coming through. Thank you so much, those that have. I can see VB says, hell yeah, brother. Very cool, says BBA. Cy the Soundman says, wow, what an awesome piece. Nerd says, wow, that is freaking awesome. Alan says, outstanding. Calc says, that is incredible. Sandy says, quality piece. Well-deserved, Diaxus, says Cy. 100% I echo that, mate. Ian says, that's superb. Nerd says, Diaxus is the man. And Bjorn says, no knick-knack crumbs on the desk, please. And I have to second that, mate. The least you can do,
fine, mate.
I don't mind you having the odd lolly knick-knacks, but just keep it professional, please. We don't want any crumbs all over the desk, if that's okay.
Got orange knick-knack fingers.
Yeah. And hello to Israeli Coins. Thank you so much for joining. Right. So we asked the question, what was in the box? And Nemo, what was in Diax's box? It was a custom silver round, 1 ounce. What do you think of that design?
That's amazing. Do you know what? I've been seeing these designs coming through from Liquid Metals. I'm going to have to get something custom made myself, I think. Nemo Jr. was lucky enough to get a channel round made from Liquid Metals by
Bits and Sobs?
Bits and Sobs, aye. Some man. I'm not jealous one bit, but I'm going to have to get one of my own made, I think.
I think it goes without saying, it's really nice when you can give something back. We go back to this community. I have these conversations with different people every day from Stackers Social. It's such a generous community, and it feels nice to give, and everyone supports each other. And if I was in a position where I could afford to give a little something like that, like a real nice one-of-one piece, custom piece to all the people that have made this journey so good for me, then I would. But money doesn't grow on trees, and
certainly is. Yeah.
But it makes them so much more special when they are made. That's what I would say.
That's it. That's a fantastic round, man. And Diaxus, well done, brother. You do a lot for this community. Yeah. And being on the receiving end of Craven's, bridezilla mentality, you definitely deserve that, mate.
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the unboxing done. Thank you for doing that, Diaxus, and I'm sure you'll check that letter out afterwards.
Definitely.
I'd like you to see that. But moving on, guys. Of course, don't worry. You've seen some boxes being opened there. There is some shiny up for grabs at the end of the podcast. But to be in with a chance of winning, you need to keep your eyes peeled. Don't go anywhere. It could be any time. That is up to Diaxus. Are you going to give them any clues as to when you're going to open the entries?
No, I think we keep them guessing, mate.
Keep guessing. So,
Well, what are you thinking, mate? How long are you going to run on to? About 7 or?
Yeah, maybe 7, just after, something like that. It's usually between 2 and 2.5 hours, but I'll leave that up to you, mate. Have you decided what the phrase is going to be, or are you going to let them know at the very last second?
I think it's going to have to be Liquid Metals or something.
Yeah, or the producer.
Whatever, mate, yeah.
Have a think. But yeah, guys, there is something in there for you towards the end, so stick around for that. I want to go back now to a conversation. I had a really good conversation with Cobra last week. Really enjoyed that. What a generous guy he is. Always love speaking to him. That was a real pleasure. And we spoke about gold and silver and what the market's doing. I know we speak about this quite a lot, Diaxus. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well as Nemo's, but I'll come to Nemo first because you've been away, you've been on your travels. So I've seen you've got some nice pickups. Well done. But what are your thoughts about what silver and gold has done recently? Silver outperforming gold a lot very recently. And what do you think is to come in the future?
It's one of those ones where I'm excited. It's an all-time high. I love it. But at the same time, I'm raging that it's increased. Because I think it's one of those things where you want to buy more. But my strategy is somewhat changed now. I'm not spending as much as I was on silver. I've slowed down. Gold, I'm still buying my Tavex 1 gram bar every month. Thanks to Nerd for putting me onto that one. But I don't know how much more it could go without some sort of
correction.
Yeah, I've never seen this before, and you know, it's exciting times. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I love getting people's predictions. I think at 37, like I say, within the last 6 months, it's been as low as 22, 23 pounds. So it really is a big jump within a short time frame. It's still so massively undervalued, so none of us can predict. And I don't fear the prices because I'm looking to hold for years. But Diaxus, do you have a similar thought as Nemo, where it's kind of like catch-22, where you're excited we're hitting these all-time highs, but you're also a little bit frustrated that you wish you bought more?
You always wish that there was a little bit longer, another 6 months to fill your pockets and whatnot. But I don't know. The thing is, like, is it going to drop? Will it drop? Like, no one really knows. And the thing is, if it doesn't, if you don't keep buying, then you're going to be even a bigger jump from where you last bought to when you do buy next. So I don't know. It's one of those, mate. I'm kind of sat on the fence. The only good thing I have got is where I'm so behind on my parcels, I've got like 3 or 4 different pickups with a load of silver, and I was buying in between 33 and 39.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good in a way because I've got stuff. It's going to make me look like I've spent a fortune, but I really haven't.
You bought at a good time. You just delayed it a couple of months.
Yeah, I've just been sat on it for like 6-7 weeks. So
I couldn't do that. Honestly, if I buy silver or anything like that, I don't know about you, Nemo. I can't leave it there and not open it for months. And it has to be open immediately.
The trouble is, though, mate, I had about, I think at one point I had about 13 or 14 parcels to get through, and I just can't record the videos quick enough to open them all.
I feel that. I want
to open them on video. So it's catch-22. Like, if I open them all in one night, then I don't get to record it, or I've got to record everything in one go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that's me. I come back from America to a bomb site at the other side of the door. So I've got. If you've sent me something, guys, I do have it. I just haven't had the chance to record the video yet. I have been swamped. But like said, gold. When you're saying that, when I first started stacking, I looked at sovereigns and they were sitting about £300 for a sovereign. And I was like, I just can't justify £300. I wish I could go back and punch myself and just buy all the sovereigns.
To be fair, that's like me, mate, because literally for the last couple of months, I've just been putting a little bit away each month to save up for another sovereign. And it was $650, and I was like, I'm almost there. I'm only like £150 off. Next month, I'll get one. And then it was like $680, then it was $700. Now it's $700. I don't know what it is at the moment, but last time I looked, it was $750. It's like, geez, like, do you know what I mean? It's ran away with itself.
And I'm glad I pulled the trigger that night, Craven. I mean, I think I would keep spinning that wheel. If you don't know the story, I was sitting one night, I was determined I was going to buy a sovereign, and we decided, let's do a spin the wheel in the chat. Spin the wheel.
It landed on no.
It landed on no, but I'm like, okay, best 2 out of 3. Right, best.
You were buying a sovereign. You just wanted the wheel to have your back. But there can be frustration. You look back at a price of £300 for a sovereign. I mean, what are they now? $750 or maybe more.
Around there.
But Nemo, I was there when you bought your first gold sovereign, mate, and I believe you paid maybe 550. Was it 570?
570.
570. So. Yeah. Even though we all wish we started earlier, I say that every week, guys. When Nemo bought his at 570, you're still looking at that a few months later, within the same year, and you're almost up £200 up already. Like 30, it's a lot, mate, so far. So and long term, I mean, I don't think it'll be that long until gold sovereigns are £1,000 each.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a stretch saying that. I really don't.
Diaxus is still putting £100 by every month to try and catch up.
Well, this is once again something I spoke about last week. It's great to be saving for a gold sovereign. I'm certainly doing that. I want my first one. I know, Diaxus, you've already got yourself a gold sovereign, and you want more, which is great. But rather than putting the money away, I'm also just as interested to get into gold itself, so that I might have to go down the fractional route as a means of saving. And a comment that stuck out to me whilst we're talking about this is from the amazing Silver Punk. Good to have you in, mate. And he just says, and I completely agree with this, just keep calm. Don't get sucked into the hype and the FOMO and YouTube clickbait videos. Just stick to your plan. Slow and steady will win the race.
Yep.
Long term. Yeah, it's a long term hold. These things.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I say when I first started stacking silver, I was picking up rounds for £16 each. It was a bitter pill to swallow when that doubled to £30. That was including premium.
Yeah.
And then I'm still continuing to buy. I will continue to buy, just maybe not at the rate I was doing. But again, if it does correct itself and the goods go down, perfect chance to buy more. I'm looking long term.
Yeah, me too. I want to know your guys' thoughts, and you guys listening. Keep dropping comments. I am reading them, and you'll get the designated segment after. I look forward to that. But I want to ask at this very point now, where we're talking about the markets, and buying gold and silver. Has anyone's strategy changed recently because of that? And what I mean is, would you look at favoring silver or gold as the one to go to at the moment? I still heavily believe silver is massively undervalued, and even at the price of like 37, 38 an ounce, you're paying nearly 50 quid with the premiums and stuff to buy a Britannia even now. Still okay with that because I think it's going to go so much further. But are we still thinking gold's the one you really want to be getting into? What are your thoughts? What's the better one to go with right now?
I mean, I'm sticking with silver just now. Gold, I'll get my 1 gram a month. I'm quite happy with that just now. But silver, I think. Bullion wise, I haven't picked up much in the way of bullion. I'm going mainly. In fact, I'll show you what I picked up. Christ, I gave these to Nemo Junior, but I picked up some scrap. Let's say scrap half crowns for basically spot price. Picked up about 14 of these half crowns. 925 silver.
Nice.
It's it's not bullion, but it's still 925. Picked that up for spot. I mean, they're okay condition. They're a wee bit worn, but that's for Nemo Junior anyway. But that's my kind of thoughts on that.
Is it just me, or do you guys love the sound of when silver coins just sort of jingle in your hand? Is that just me?
No, I love it. Absolutely.
Yeah. 365's guilty of providing that content. He plays with the eye candy a lot, and he just jingles all the Britannias in his hand. I could sit there and watch that all day. Nice shiny
something.
Britannias.
I couldn't do that with bullion. Could not do that with bullion at all. But these kind of rounds, yeah, easy.
Yeah, the pre-decimal stuff. Really, really nice.
Thing is, with those, they've been rattling around in people's pockets for the last 100 years
absolutely.
Anyway. So.
Or you get yourself some of these.
Oh, the tubes, yes.
So these coins here, these are Mexican 10% pesos. These are like next to nothing, but you still get the satisfying. So you do
10% silver.
10%, the last silver. So I've got a tube of these. I actually picked up some of these in America as well. I just had them to the side, but yeah, these are only 10% silver, but you still get the satisfying silver clink.
Halk says the way 365 plays with coins makes my teeth hurt. Yeah, I hear you.
I think it's criminal the way he plays with silver.
It is. It's ASMR, says Raspberry. Yes, I agree. Right, okay. So we're getting loads of interesting comments, guys. I just want to see what people are saying. I think a few people agree. Before we were talking about silver or gold. I don't want to miss anything there. Beyond 10's going for gold now. Quarter sobs. That leads me on to something. Are we now moving into an age where the whole let's just buy sovereigns is less realistic, and people are maybe looking more towards the halves or even the quarters? What do you think about that for the sovereigns?
Yeah, I think that's the way we're going. I mean, again, when I first started collecting silver, etc., people were aiming for like ounces of gold. It's been priced out of most people's range now. We went to sovereigns or fractional. I think it's going to get to the point where fractional. I think the half gram bars are going to become more popular. I think that's the way we're going, and probably even the quarter gram bars, which I've seen floating about. I don't know. I haven't pulled the trigger on a quarter gram bar as of yet. I know there is some people selling them, but I just can't do it.
Yeah. Two things. I picked up on a comment. Ray says, never knew there was a 10% silver coin. I didn't either.
Yeah.
But what you were saying there, Nemo, about, quarter gram. I mean, Diaxus, I want to hear your thoughts on that. I know you're saving for your sovereign. I'm sure the price will slow down, mate, so you can get that soon. I'm praying for you. But what do you think about quarter grams, mate? Would you invest in a quarter gram gold?
I'll be honest, probably not. I have been thinking about maybe starting to get some grams and stuff, but yeah, ideally I wouldn't really want to go less than a half solve, and even then at a push, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just wait and get the solve.
Yeah, I agree there.
I don't know. The trouble with me, I'm kind of diversifying, so I'm splitting across 3 or 4 different avenues. So my money's spread quite thin at the moment.
Yeah, and I opened up this conversation last week, and it's something I really enjoy exploring. Is I like learning about and find out people's different strategies. It's all to do with investment, right? It's what we're all looking to do: preserve that wealth, better than having cash sat there depreciating in the bank. Diversification. You mentioned it there, Diaxus. Do you want to give us more of an idea of what that looks like for you personally? You don't have to give specifics. I know it's a very personal thing, but
yeah.
I had the pleasure of being in a voice call in the Whiskey Lounge poker room on Stacker Social, and you spoke for a while about like crypto and different things. Really interesting stuff, mate. I'd love for you to say what your thoughts were on that, and afterwards, Nemo, what your thoughts are in terms of diversification.
Yeah, well, the thing is, obviously, you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. So, obviously, if you're all in on silver and gold goes to the moon, you're kind of left behind, whatever. So, same as that, you also don't want to be all in metals. So, yeah, so I've kind of spread out a little bit and looking at stocks and crypto and other things. So, but to be honest, there's so many different avenues, like even like 365 with Pokemon. And you got like retro games and things like, I've got some of the games that I've had for years now, and like they've just gone stupid in value. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like the obvious like gold, silver, and everything else. There's like value in all sorts of things.
Yeah, I think the same. I think that having all of your money just in the silver and gold and precious metals. We haven't mentioned platinum yet. I've seen that mentioned in the chat. Be interested to hear about that. But yeah, I definitely think it's worth having money in, sensible amounts in stocks and shares. None of this is financial advice. It's just opinions. Yeah, the crypto stuff though, I've got a lot to learn with that. I don't own any crypto. Do you own any crypto, Nemo?
I used to. I used to be a firm believer in it, but then, you see horror stories. What if, the power went out, etc. You've lost all your money. I think there's some good in it. I like the idea of decentralized currency that's not controlled by the government, but again, that's a different topic. But diversification, I still have my stocks and shares. Done that for years. I did take money out of it when I started investing in silver, etc. But again, it's one of those long-term strategies. Stock market goes up and down. Yeah, it's a strange one. My plan was always for my kids. That's the way I've seen it. I might not see the benefit of this, but I want to set my kids up with a right start. And the way the world is going, they need every chance they get.
Yeah. I think this phrase I got from you, Diaxus, actually, just based on what Nemo was saying, and your incentive being your kids, which is really good. It's not about timing the market, as we all discuss and try and predict, but in most cases, it's about time in the market. It's about that long-term hold, because historically, we all have this hype. The price is doing that. The price is going down, up, down. We're all like, oh my God, look what it's doing. But realistically, think none of this won't be really that relevant in 20, 30 years. Really. No. What, £37 an ounce? Could have a conversation with you 20 years saying, why didn't we invest everything into silver at £37 an ounce?
Nah, you just don't know. I mean, look at, was it 2011, the last time it shot to the moon? And then it corrected itself. So I'm expecting there's going to be a correction. I hope it keeps going. Everybody does, but it's collecting silver and gold. I think you can become quite two-faced in it. And one side that you're dying for it to shoot to the moon, and the second side you want it to hold back so you can get more, buy more.
I'm gonna
But
say on that correction though, everyone's got to realise that even if the price gets cut in half, like you haven't necessarily lost unless you sell. So as long as you, and then also you got to think of it more so as a Black Friday sale. It's now 50% off, so you can buy twice as much for the same amount of money. So although it's a bad thing because your total value's gone from 1,000 to 500, now your 100 a month is now buying you 200's worth of silver or whatever. So yeah, just don't panic. Keep holding for the long term, and we should be good.
Absolutely.
I think that's good advice. Ray saying, unfortunately, a pint of milk will cost 20 quid in 30 years. Could you imagine that?
Probably.
Wow.
That's probably well.
Yeah, I can see Jet O'Cool putting a fair few comments in. Thank you for the comments. Mentioned the word platinum a lot. Let's talk about platinum for Jet. I can see Calc agrees with that. What do you guys think about platinum?
I'm not a fan.
Nah, I think it's quite volatile. I mean,
I don't own any.
Well, like the main thing then to touch on, obviously with silver and gold, you got electronics, solar panels, you got jewelry, you got collectibles, you got all this stuff. Realistically, like platinum was made for like catalytic converters.
Yeah.
Now they want to just make electric cars, which don't have exhaust systems. So that side of it is completely just gone because that ain't going to be in anymore in a couple of years. So now you're really just jewelry, collectibles, and it's like, is that going to be enough to keep the price where it's to, or is it going to tank? Or I've never bought any.
I think I bought a grain of platinum, or that was Whiskey Nemos, whatnot. Somebody was selling a grain, and I thought it was a gram. And
a grain. How much is a grain?
I can't actually.
Not a lot.
I think I got it for a £5, and I was so stoked thinking I got a gram of platinum for a £5 until it arrived, and I was like, "Oh, what have you done?" But then again, I was like, fine. Do you know that way? I've lost it. I don't know where it is. It's in this house somewhere. It's tiny. In a magnifying glass. I probably hoovered it up.
Yeah, that's it. I just reading a comment here about, we're talking about long term. Sandy says, if my investment fails and I end up with a loss in 20 years, I'll still have a shed load of money and it's a fun hobby to collect. So should the worst happen, guys, it's not the end of the world. You've still probably saved more in value than what you would if you put your cash in the bank.
That's true. It's going to go hold with inflation, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Robot's saying they're using it in hydrogen fuel cells.
Ooh, you see, what we don't know with future advanced technology, and this is what I was trying to think about how to word, we don't know what use platinum could have in the future that could all of a sudden go mental. Do you know what I mean?
Hell, they could find a use for copper, and copper could shoot to the moon for all you know.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, silver. Yeah, silver is the most conductive metal, correct?
Pass. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know, mate.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, we use a lot of silver in the hospital. There's a lot of things called silver cell that's antimicrobial, used for wound dressings. You have no idea how much I stare at the package thinking, could I melt these down?
That's it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on the chat because there's a lot of messages coming through. I just want to make sure everything in the chat is okay, guys. But I don't know what the future holds in regards to the technology. And you mentioned about the electric cars. I don't know if they're going to be put in, like, enforced, like they said they were. I think it was planned for 2030, where combustion engine.
They basically said you weren't allowed to make combustion, like, only after 2030. So you could still have hybrids, but I don't know really.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I'm just going to.
Like I said, I don't really know enough about it, but I don't know. Just for me, I'm just not a fan. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's something for me to learn about. I was just my attention was just drawn for a second just to the chat. I appreciate all people putting comments in, but there was quite a lot of spam comments coming through. So yeah, I want to see everyone's comments, but there was a lot from a certain individual. So please allow everyone else a chance to leave a comment because I was getting a bit confused there, guys. I couldn't see. So yeah, don't take offense. I just like to be able to see one by one who is commenting. But yeah, as for future technology, be interesting to see where it goes. For me personally, in terms of the metals, we know I love silver. You guys love silver. You guys are ahead of me and got the gold. Nemo, you did it at a good time. 570 for a gold sovereign. And mate, here I am still sat here sulking, thinking, where can I get a gold sovereign from? How? What do I do? But my strategy has changed, and that is because I have been inspired by a certain Andy, Creative Precious Metals. Really nice
Nice.
guy who's give me the idea to actually just get in the metal itself, whatever level I can afford, which is a potentially all opinions, but potentially a better way of getting nearer that gold sovereign whilst just getting in. You know, having 1 gram maybe better than having 120 quid cash because at least that 1 gram could go up in value and get me closer. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's
How many 1 grams do I need
for
for a gold sovereign right
at
now?
the
Yeah,
moment, about 7 or 8.
yeah.
that's great. Yeah. Well, what's 1 gram right now? Is it 120 something?
I think Tabex was 111, 114, something like that.
I can't remember how much I paid for mine. Gonna have to go and look into
So
it.
with them then, Nemo. So obviously after your 12th month, you get 1 extra for free.
Yeah, so you're
So-
working that, and
So if you were to go for 2 years, would you get one on the 12th month and one on the 24th? Or is it just a one-time deal like the first 12?
It only mentions the kind of one-time deal, but I'm not too sure if it's a continuation thing. But you can have 5 separate subscriptions going
Yeah.
for the first year, and you can get up to 5 free bars.
Wow.
They'll not give you any more on than the 5. That's in the terms and
I guess
conditions.
that's when you get family members to do it for you and stuff. But
Yeah. Let's see.
I think that's a
111.
really good deal that they're doing, by the way, the Tabex, where if you buy one for each month, I think it's very fair. I don't think anyone else is doing that.
yeah, well, technically you're knocking about a tenner a month off once you hit your 12.
Yeah.
But they're also very reasonably priced, I believe.
£111 just now for
Yeah.
1 gram, which is actually better than I thought. Is gold come back a bit?
Yeah, I was
I think,
looking on
yeah, it's steadied
Atkinson's.
off.
I think Atkinson's was about 114 or so the other day.
No, right.
So yeah, it's still cheaper, but then obviously if you can do the whole year, you do the 13th or 12th, get that 13th bar for free, which then averages out over your other ones. So you're knocking a tenner off. So then it is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's a good incentive either way because it incentivizes you to keep buying one every single month because you want that free one at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, so if you can stick to it, be consistent and put your money in the right places, be disciplined, 13 1 gram gold bars in a year, so it's not too bad going at all. It's not a bad savings
It's almost
way.
half ounce, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, they carry and they hold rightfully a premium as well. So you could trade that up for a bigger amount. You could trade them in. Depends what you want to do with it. But yeah, so you haven't got 5 active Tabex subscriptions going at the same time, have you, Nemo?
No, just the one. I'm not that baller, mate.
I bet somebody does. Which one of you does? Who we got? We've got Ian Atterbury.
Oh, I see Ian written all over it. They probably had to put that in because of Ian. That clause.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm just having a look here. Gold Sovereign from where I bought it, best value 736 today.
736.
Yeah.
Would it bother you buying a gold sovereign at £736 right now, guys? Let me know.
I think the thing is though, you got to remember, in like potentially if you're in the long game, you're not really going to want to sell it for 10, 15, 20 years. Like it might be 1,500 quid by then. And then you'll be like, remember that one I bought for 730? Like,
I'm almost certain we'll see a £1,000 sovereign in the next 12 to 18 months. Yeah. I'm almost certain.
I
Right.
was considering selling some of my silver stack to invest in gold. I was considering it. But you know that way when you're going to list something, you think, how can I charge like X amount of money for this? No one's going to buy it. And I think it's going to take a couple of months for people to get used to the fact that this like, silver is what it is now. Um, but I don't know. I mean, Stacker Social is a great place to list things, but you want to give people bargains as well. You don't want to rip people off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also can't
I,
shoot yourself in the foot.
I know. It's
You get that nice balance in between too, the happy medium where you get
Yeah.
more than what you'd get if you cashed it in somewhere nearer to
Yeah.
spot, but they also get a better price than what they would if they went direct to a dealer. I think that's the win-win. Just seen an interesting comment, guys. I know you mentioned the price of a 1 gram gold just before as you were looking. Beyond 10 says £101, I'm guessing that is, a gram at a shop near me midweek. So I'm guessing £100 pretty much for a gram of gold. That's not bad at all.
Good.
That's pretty good, yeah. Take that all day long.
The only thing I don't like about those cards, though, is literally like, so you get a Sovereign or you get a Britannia, you get the little ping app and you can test it, magnets, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But when it's in a little card, it's kind of like, yeah, you can do a magnet test, but unless you've got a Sigma or something, you can't fully, you know what I mean?
Test it, yeah.
Obviously, if you're going direct through like Tab X or you're getting off Atkinson's or someone that you know and trust, they're not going to sell like a dodgy bar or anything, but yeah, I wouldn't. Not so much through Stacker Social, but just like random second-hand market, I wouldn't buy bars because there's no physical way for me to test it.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. I think we're lucky that we've got the marketplace on Stacker Social, which I have to remind you all right now, if you're joining, if you're in here, 37 of you, if you are not part of Stacker Social, you need to check the link below and join in on the fun. It's a fantastic community to be a part of, full of a brilliant bunch of members. And I believe as we are speaking, we are about to hit 2,000. I haven't got the exact number in front of me, but what we have got is a certain 365 who's joined us in the chat. One of the founders. I know Sai was in here as well. Great to have you. Be awesome to see 2,000 hit tonight. If you're not part of Stacker Social, you know what to do. Link in the description.
On that note, if Sai's still here, Sai, my man, I still do not have one of your poker chips. That's absolutely ridiculous, mate.
I know why. I know why that is, mate.
Why is that?
So, I mean, I personally could arrange that for you on Sai's behalf. I could send you, because I think you did send me a little request asking for one. I just haven't got around to it yet, so I'm sorry.
Cheeky.
So you'll be seeing him in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I've been able, mate.
But Nemo, the reason why Sai hasn't sent you, in my opinion, a poker chip yet is because you've done him so dirty in that video, mate.
I know, mate. I really did. I really did.
You know, people were calling him Sai the Gnome Man. You know, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I think you owe him a massive apology for your behaviour.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, running about stealing socks and giving them good sniffs and stuff like that is a mad, demented gnome.
Yeah, what's Sai done to deserve that? Honestly,
I don't know. He's just such a nice guy as well, and I don't know why. The Whiskey Nemo is just a bugger, man. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, you did me pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why that was either. I need to go back and make some edits, mate.
Yeah. Well, but before we move on, talking to Stacker Social, I want to give a shout out to one of my friends who you will all know. You may have heard of him. Very talented person, and his name is the Coin Cutter. And I haven't got one of these, but Stacker Social recently seen the 1 ounce silver bars that have come out. Look really shiny. Yeah. They look stunning. And I haven't been fortunate enough to get one, but those that have, well done. They are lovely. But the Coin Cutter has done what he does best, and he has turned one into a beautiful jigsaw, like a puzzle. I believe it's the only one that's been put like that. And he's listed it up for auction, and that ends at 9 p.m. this evening. So if you're interested in that, maybe you didn't know about it, go and check it out, because, yeah, you could get yourself a really nice one-of-one piece. Definitely worth a mention. So there you go. But hopefully Ian Atterbury's not listening, because you know what he's like.
That's he's always listening, mate.
Yeah, if he listens, guys, if Ian Atterbury's here and he knows about this, no one's got a chance in hell of getting that bar. So yeah, don't tell Ian, okay? But yeah. What if I said I was thinking of doing Little John's Wonder Wheel early? We can carry on talking, but I'm in the mood for the wheel. But we
I'm gonna say I have to get some names, mate. My sidetrack, mate.
Yeah, I think you should start taking those names. But guys, whenever Diaxus puts a comment in to say, look, post the magic phrase so you can get in the giveaway, that's all you need to do. I would, of course, appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing. But all you need to do to be in with a chance of winning a mega bundle with an ounce of silver this evening, courtesy of Magsy. I believe she is here. Thank you so much. You just need to put that comment in when you see it. But all I ask to help Diaxus, only put the comment in once. The magic phrase. Don't put it in 3 or 4 times.
We disqualify them if they do.
Yeah, the Diaxus is very strict. If he sees you put that comment in twice, you'll be disqualified and banned forever. Okay? So don't do it. But yeah, whenever you're ready, mate, I think we should definitely take some names for the giveaway.
365 saying, nice t-shirt, Craven.
Oh, yeah. I'm not wearing that one right now. This is a jumper, but yeah, that is in relation to when I went on holiday. I did what probably a lot of guys would do. I got a nice jumbo pack, multi-pack of nice
t-shirt. Yeah, of course.
It's nice. And as it turns out, 365 pretty much had the same t-shirts, or at least 3 of them. So yeah, but it's a good joke. Yeah, they were good for holiday. Let's have a look. Jamie Frost has done some. Yeah, so I've seen this. Jamie Frost, all the way from Japan. I believe he's also been cutting some silver pieces up into a jigsaw. Really, really cool what you can do with silver.
How did you feel when you received Little John? I saw that and I thought somebody's sending you a message.
There was just a brilliant transition there. I was just talking generally about the lovely things you can do with silver. There was a 3-second pause. And then it was like I was in an interrogation room and all I hear is, how did you feel when somebody sent you a Little John? I felt vulnerable. I felt confused. I felt angry. And then I felt happy. When I realized all that had really happened is it had come home. It had found its way home. And it's taken its rightful spot alongside the original Little John. And now, if you haven't seen my latest upload, I know a lot of you have because I've had some lovely comments, but 365. Have you seen the Little John that he got me? Wow.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm still playing catch up. I have been completely and utter AWOL for 2 weeks, so I am playing catch up, guys. I'll get there eventually.
Well, I didn't know about this, but there is a Mystic Forest Little John. One of only 250. It's like colorized, and it's a stunner. It came in a box.
Nice.
And that was his gift for me for when I hit 555 subs. And that is it's definitely a backdrop piece, but it's a keeper. One I'd never sell. So thank you again, 365, absolute legend. But I didn't even know that was a thing, and it's another example of this community giving so much.
You call yourself a Little John fan, mate. How did you not know?
Little Craven.
To be fair, I've looked for different Little Johns, and I've never seen that one come up. And I've looked for the one that 365 got me since, and I can't find it.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, I've never seen him either. But yeah, it is super cool, though.
I've seen is it the Burning Forest one? I've seen that.
Yeah.
Are you still shaving your head? Stacking with Craven, says Silverpunk. Listen, Silverpunk. I need proof. I never agreed to shave my head. When did this happen?
When you getting the tattoo done?
Well,
the tattoo was if he got there.
It's if. I mean, I did drop a little bit of text in the graphic that you can see on screen. I actually think Diaxus is on Diaxus, so I'm where Nemo is.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what I
screen.
said. Yeah. It was correct, and then as soon as Nemo's camera disconnected, it jumped the cameras around. That's what I said to you like about 10 minutes in.
I know, yeah. So, but that's absolutely fine, by the way. But the reason I mentioned is at the top, I put a little question that says, "Can we get to 1,000 subscribers for the end of 2025?" Now, listen, I know it's a big goal. I know it's ambitious, but I still believe we can do it. How long have we got left? Is there about 8 weeks?
What?
Maybe.
Yeah. About 6 weeks. Sorry, about 10 weeks.
10 weeks. 10
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
So that's 70 days. So that is how many a day? Who's got the quick maths there? What's that, like 4 a day, 5 a day, something like that on average? It's doable. It's very, very doable. But I will stand by it. If we got there, I'll get a tattoo chosen by you guys. And if we don't get there, I can't. Yeah, nothing happens then, right?
Well, we'll hunt you down and tattoo you.
Yeah, I would love a tattoo. You guys got tattoos? I haven't got a tattoo yet. It would be my first ever tattoo as well.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I can't see it happening at the moment, but we'll have to see. But I would like a tattoo. As I say, I haven't got any. Have you opened it? No. Diaxus is. Let's have a look.
What are we doing?
No, I was just checking. Yeah, I can see that the message is coming through. Yeah, producer is what you went with, is it?
Yeah. Well, you said that's fine.
Yeah, there we go. And is that still open right now?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through doing names.
Okay. I realized something, by the way, guys, is that this chair I've got, I sort of broke the chair a little bit. So the back doesn't really hold me. So if you see me going forward and backwards, I'm really sorry. I know it looks like I'm on a seesaw. Yeah.
One as many knickknacks.
Well, I sent my last stock over to Diaxus, and we haven't seen them since. So I don't know if he's muted his mic and eating all
that's
that.
still there, mate. No. I just moved him off the desk, just so everyone can see the stuff in the background.
Yeah. I can see the Ian note there. Love it.
Villainous Bounty has made a good point. If you don't hit it, there's a forfeit in Berlin for you.
And what would that be?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think now.
So this is where it all starts. So Smajesta says, if it happens, get a tat. If it doesn't, get a forfeit to 2. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, I said the forfeit because I said originally you had the Jigsaw Little John.
Yeah, that's it. That was and that's I've got a Little John Jigsaw, but we could still do that.
Yeah,
that
not
was
silver one though.
True. Shout out to BBA Blistering Barnacles Adventures, mate. He says he's 57 views away from 1.5 million. Well done, mate. That's
well done,
amazing.
BBA, man.
Yeah, man. BBA, you must be rolling in the money, mate. I'm telling you must be monetized up to the hilt.
Stockpiling gold sovereigns that we don't get to see. What's going on, BBA?
Yeah, he sits on a throne of gold sovereigns.
What? That's it, right? I've got an interesting question, because this was all about having a good old chinwag. So it wasn't to have a detailed plan of specific questions. It was kind of just to enjoy speaking to you guys and chilling out on a Sunday. This is a nice, relaxed one. It's nice to see the comments in the chat. But I have got a question. Right now, current market, current prices. This isn't just anything in the world. This could be precious metals, anything within that category, okay? It could be metal art, like we see from Silverpunk and many others, or it could be any bullion. But guys, £10,000 right now. You've got 1 hour to spend it. So you'll be like whizzing through all the websites or wherever you want to buy stuff from. What would you buy? I'll be checking the chat, but let's hear from the guests first. With a proper question here. I'll go to you first, Diaxus. And I want to know, £10,000, mate. What are you buying? Not anything. Has to be sort of investment, precious metal style. You know, what you buying?
I don't know. To be fair, I'd probably just maybe pick up an ounce gold Britannia and then the rest in sovereigns. Just stack up on gold, mate.
Gold, yeah, absolutely. That's my answer. I don't know if I would go with one big purchase or spread it out, like you said, lots of sovereigns, etc.
Definitely the
easier to get. But it'd probably be easier to unload.
Yeah, well, so my exit strategy is literally going to go to Atkinson's. I'm not going to nickel and dime because think about it, in 20 years' time, you're probably going to have about 4,000 coins. Are you then going to go and list every single item and trying to? I just can't be bothered, mate. I'm literally just going to fill a suitcase, go to Atkinson, and say, "Here's my stack. Give me a check. Thank you very much. Job done. One done, and it's finished. Money straight in your bank."
Yep.
Because the thing with them, they haven't got a limit. You could literally take 3 million's worth of gold up there, and they would just give you the money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you're going like through Stackers, eBay, wherever, do you know what I mean? You're gonna have to find like hundreds and hundreds of buyers that want to buy your thing, and then you got to post every item. I just can't be bothered, mate.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I think a very popular answer is a very predictable answer, and that is just to buy gold sovereigns, Britannia's, capital gains tax exempt bullion.
Can I just say, if you're stoating about with a suitcase with £3 million of silver, that is one big suitcase, and you must be jacked, mate. You must be lifting.
I was thinking that, Nemo. The way you're like, I'm just going to go to Atkinson's with a suitcase. They have no limits. They could pay you £3 million. Diaxus, what are you packing here?
Mate, they got a parking bay right outside. You can literally just pull up, open the boot, get all your suitcases out.
It's a carbon bin that's ours.
A low rider going up through town.
You're gonna have to phone Ian Attenbury, get the ears on delivery.
Yeah, well, Calc says they will have a limit. They must have some sort of limit, like surely.
I don't think so. Like even with Charge, you had I forget what his name is, the old guy on Charge. He was saying how they bought in so many hundreds of thousands of sovereigns, and they have got money to spend, because at the end of the day they're flipping it. So whatever they buy it for, they make money off of it.
Yeah, let's see what the guys in the chat are saying that they would do. I want to read some comments here. Gold says Raspberry Hedgehog. Thank you so much for tuning in. Calc says gold. Will's Bullion says gold and loads of it. There's a bit of a popular theme here, guys. I think I'd be leaning down that route as well. I'd love a big bucket full of gold sovereigns. Definitely exchange it for gold. Says Stacks of Silver. Thank you for joining, mate. Smajesta says 1 ounce gold Brit, 1 ounce gold Buffalo, rest in sovs. Nice, I like it. Magsy, thank you so much. The person who has donated this 1 ounce silver harmonica is in the chat. Thank you so much, Magsy. Says, can't wait to get your Ian notes. Ian, yes, absolutely. Joker's 70% gold sovereigns, 20% silver bullion, capital gains tax-free, 10% collectible. Nice, you're going for a variety. I like that. You can borrow my suitcase. Diaxus says 365. Magsy says, I'd love to get a gold bar, a proper big one that you can handle and touch. That does sound good to me. There's just something about being able to hold these investments, and what's the saying, guys? Don't maybe say it that we all know and love. If you can't hold it,
you don't own it.
There we go. That would have been so what if you guys.
Do you know,
I
was considering leaving you hanging there. I really was.
I read it, mate. I was reading the chat. Yeah, that's a crypto phrase, mate. Right, last chance, guys. If you haven't already put producer in the chat, do it now for your last chance to get on the wheel. Otherwise, we will close.
Get in the giveaway, guys. All you need to do is put the magic phrase producer. You haven't got long. Don't spam it more than twice, or Diaxus will ban you forever. Okay?
I won't enter since I'm the guest.
You're on, mate. I'll put you on.
Oh, do it, Nemo.
No, not at all. I listen, I'm not saving you for the rigged chat. It's...
Yeah, no, the Nemo's got to go in, but you better put it in the chat, mate. Otherwise, if you didn't even put it in the chat and you won, that's rigged.
No, I won't.
So, here we go. Coin Cutters snuck in with a last-second entry. Definitely rigged. Definitely rigged.
Absolutely.
Wait, says Sober Stacker. Producer.
Here we go. Silver Stag.
Yeah, Sandy saying rigged. Some dodgy going on right now. Yeah. Get yourself in. Oh, misstacking with Craven has entered. If she wins, will everyone be
that's rigged, man. Rigged.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, it's all fair. She's tuned in.
I promise you it's not rigged. I got my name in this wheel every single week. Still not won.
Still not won.
I'm trying.
Justice for Diaxus, guys. Hashtag justice for Diaxus. One day, mate.
And hopefully I'm no crossing the mark here, but just to let you guys know, we've hit 250 subs over in Nemos Numismatics, and we're holding a giveaway. Just click on my latest video, type in the magic phrase haggis, and you'll be entered, and we'll be running that very soon. I'm not announcing what you're winning, but it is a surprise. So getting over, like, subscribe, and comment the video, and we'll be running that in the next week.
Absolutely, mate. Well done, by the way, on 250. That's growing quickly.
Yeah, I kind of fell off the earth for a bit, so I'm trying to come back. I've still got about 10 videos here to edit before I open up all these packages and film them. But we're getting there slowly. And yeah, the only kind of thing is, I don't know if any of you guys are gamers, but I've just got Battlefield 6 arrive at the doorstep. So yeah, I'm going to be fighting to get the videos up and play that at the same time.
Yeah, I played the beta. I haven't got the game yet.
I think it's healthy to take a break, mate. Don't be too hard on yourself on the content. It's important to refresh the battery.
Absolutely.
But we are very glad to have you back, guys. Exactly what Nemo said. If you haven't already, his channel name is actually on the screen. It might not be in the right spot. Yeah, it's underneath me, but that is his channel name.
Well.
See, to be fair, Craven, see if you just shave your head, pop on some black glasses, dye the beard a bit, yeah, I reckon you could pull off a Nemo.
What about, I'll try and do the accent then, shall I?
Purple burglar alarm, that kind of...
Yeah, guys, I mean, before we move on, just quickly, Nemo, correct me if I'm wrong, and you may not ever speak to me again after this, but is it a special week for you this week, buddy?
Not that I can think of, mate.
Well, there's a lot of the great people in the chat saying congrats on your achievement of 250 subs, and I want to echo that. Congratulations. But there might be a few people shortly in the chat, because I'm gonna comment something, and guys, I want you to read this, and you know what to do. Are you ready?
Oh,
Go.
Yeah,
and do you know what? Everyone was asking me to sing last week, and I wasn't up for it.
Mate, I swear to God, I'll hunt you down and cut you. I swear to God.
Maybe now's the time, guys. What do you think, Diaxus? Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
It's up to you, mate. Carry on, man.
Oh, God.
All right, last chance, guys, and I'm going to close it. Producer in the chat for the wheel, or else you will miss out. I've seen a couple people that haven't put it, but...
Yeah, you're getting some nice messages, mate. Generally, happy birthday week. I won't sing, but
you're some man. Thanks for the messages, guys. Yeah, I'm already feeling old enough. I had a elderly patient a couple of nights ago who said I looked very well for a man in his early 50s. I took a great exception to that.
What did you say back?
Yeah, I don't know why she said that, but I am nowhere near my 50s.
No, you're like 47 or something. You're nowhere near, mate.
Listen, I'll kick you in the square in the boys, mate. I'm not even 40 yet.
Happy birthday week, mate. Genuinely.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Are you doing anything nice, or was the New York trip sort of a pre-birthday present?
So, no, that was my wife's 40th. We went there, but no, nothing special planned. We'll see how it goes. Just a week off work, chilling. Yeah. That's my plan.
Well, here's one more thing before we do move on.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to do this, but I do. And 365 knows this. I get these silly ideas and I just go for it. It's not here, guys, but you have to be a Stack of Social member to be part of this. I'm actually going to do. It's only going to be for fun, so it won't be anything big. But I'm going to put a little extra giveaway up. Okay, not right now, but as it is Nemo's birthday week, I'm going to be putting a prize up for grabs. Okay, so I'm not singing right here, but if you go into the Sundays with Craven chat room in Stackers Social and you send in a voice recording singing happy birthday to Nemo, I will give you a mystery prize bundle to whoever sends in the best one. I will, let's say, we'll cut it off by... Can you tell us what day his birthday is or not?
Thursday.
Thursday, right. So yep. I will cut it off. We'll say... Should we say Friday? Should we say that's a nice day, isn't it? Should we say Friday? Yeah. So you've got from now until Friday, and I will pick the winner, and I'll send you a little gift. But yeah, so there you go, mate. You're going to be reminded all week that it's your birthday. Hopefully, I really hope you guys do it. And I might add in a voice note as well. I won't do it here, but there you go. That's for fun, right? Diaxus, you're going to send in a few voice notes, aren't you?
No chance, mate. Not a chance in hell, mate.
Can I sing myself happy birthday to enter this?
Yeah. No, Sandy, I am not singing right now, my friend. I'm sorry. I was going to do it, but no, not right now. Love it. Yeah, 365. I hope to see you enter. I want to hear that lovely angelic voice singing happy birthday to Nemo. But guys, enough about that. Diaxus, the producer, you've got the silver round to prove it. A very valuable member of our team, the creator of Little John's Wheel of Wonder, and the person who presses the spin button. Are we ready?
We are, mate. We should be anyway.
Now,
yeah, if you told me, I would have had "Happy Birthday, Nemo" is the quote.
I actually didn't find out. I got it was a last minute exclusive leak. You know, he didn't give me much time to plan around this.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm a man of very few words, especially recently.
Oh, yes, 365 will be entering. You'll be saying happy birthday. Yeah.
So what do you want to do, mate? Do you want to do the wheel then, or?
Yeah, let's do the wheel. It's 6:30, guys. Let's do the wheel a little bit earlier. We can chat afterwards.
I'll tell you the one thing I didn't do. I don't think I put your camera over on the wheel.
Oh well, who wants to see this face? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's just gonna be a blank window or one of our windows shoved in there.
What a way, Diaxus, to mark the episode where you get the special box with the custom producer round, and the production level has gone to absolute shambles. What's going on?
Sorry, mate. I got my prize. I'm off in a bit.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. What do you think, Nemo? Shall we spin that wheel?
Let's go for it, man.
Guys, remember, there is a bundle here with community donated stuff, lovely stuff that includes a copper round. There is also, of course, Ian Atterbury's 1,000 guineas. You can spend them anywhere in the world. Loads of poke chips, loads of stack of social stickers, everything in there. And courtesy of Magsy99, thank you so much. The winner will receive a 1 ounce silver Philharmonica 2010 in the capsule, really good condition. So good luck to every single one of you that took part.
All right, let's go, mate. Oh, no, you're on that. That's all right. We saved the day.
But my face is on there?
Nothing to see, mate. I was pranking you. Yeah, no, I did mess up. But yeah, no, it is, man. That's cool.
Oh,
right, so first one in the chat with a number is how many spins between 1 and 10. Let's see what we go. Probably have to type it because of the delay.
Yeah. I'm keeping my eye on the chat. I think the birthday week boys.
Right, yeah, robot's done too. That's right. That saved me writing it.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
I was going to say the birthday week boy can definitely count down the wheel.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. All right, so 2 shuffles for a robot. All right, and then we are good to go. Nemo, if you want to count us down from 3.
Right, 3, 2, and 1, go.
Good luck, everybody. Little John's Wheel of Wonder has been spun. I can't quite see where it's up to because there is a slight delay, but I'm going to be finding out through Diaxus. So hopefully he doesn't rig it before I get to see it. Good luck to everyone.
I'm sitting here going, where's the wheel?
Yeah. That's the only trouble, man. It's on YouTube, mate.
I'm just seeing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? Guys, the wheel has been spun and everyone's like, there's no wheel.
Blowing up.
That's so rigged.
Right. Well, I'll start commentating as soon as it gets really slow. It's just passing Nemo.
Bring it in for us, Diaxus. Let us know what's happening. Put your prediction in.
Could be blue collar. Could be silver stag even. It might even be Magsy. I know.
Really?
It's getting close.
I'm going to see CY still.
Oh, mate, I reckon it is Magsy.
No way.
Magsy's just won their own silverback. It is, mate.
You've got to be kidding me. It's Magsy won.
Yeah, congratulations, Magsy.
Magsy, you have just won your own silverback. Yes.
Yeah, you can have saved postage.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the question is, do they want it back or do they want to rerun or?
That's entirely up to you, Magsy. You have just won. Obviously, this is yours, and you know that's yours. But what about this? You sent this in to be given away. Do you want it back? Do you want to respin that? What do you want to do? Let me know. It's entirely up to you. Do it again, says Magsy. Yeah, I think Magsy got a win last week as well.
Yeah,
So
and they won the
Rigged.
stickers last week.
Rigged.
rigged. Everyone's saying rigged.
That's right.
No, no, we would never rig the wheel. Rerun. So is that just for the?
I think everything, mate, because didn't they win the stickers last week with Cobra?
We'll rerun it. Whoever wins gets the lot. And if Magsy does want anything that's in there, I'll personally arrange that and send it out. So there, you won't miss out on anything. But we can rerun it, guys. Let's spin the wheel again.
All right, we're going to shuffle again. First in the chat.
First in the chat, guys. How many shuffles?
I'll put go just so they can see there's. Because there is a delay. All right, robot with 2 again.
Robot.
All right, so 2 shuffles. Magsy's out of it this time around. Nemo, if you want to count us down again, buddy.
Okay.
Well done,
okay.
Magsy.
3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
And I'm guessing, despite the delay, the wheel has been spinning.
Sorry.
I'm just sitting there going, is it happening? Is it
Yeah,
happening?
Sorry, yeah.
Little John is probably
going-
getting really dizzy.
It goes so fast to begin with, so you can't even really talk about it until it starts slowing right
It
down.
slows down then.
All right, it's slowing now, though.
Right, what's our predictions?
Who's it going to be? Early predictions, Diaxus. Who's it going to be?
Magsy again, guaranteed.
Maybe BBA. I think that's pushing it. Maybe not. I might be going past BBA, actually.
Ooh, who's it going to be?
Could be Shiny.
Shiny.
Blazing Bullets.
Ooh, who's going to win some silver?
I think it's Blazing Bullets, mate. It is slowing up. Could be 365, but I don't think.
Oh.
Mate, that's so close, man. 365, mate.
365. Right. Do you know
Jesus.
what? This is my show, and I'm even going to say, everyone, hashtag rigged. 365 has hacked the system.
Mate, that was
365.
so slow going across then.
Yeah, I'm just watching it here. It's slow. That's like right on the border.
Yeah, do you know what's brilliant about this? So quite a number of this stuff originally was given to me to give away from 365.
Yes.
Well done, 365.
Well done.
That's 365's second win from Sundays with Craven. You're doing very well, mate, and the Wonder Wheel appreciates you. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm with you. It's not me. It's either 365's done something, he's paid Diaxus, or Diaxus has been fiddling with the buttons. Unless you know something, Nemo, it's rigged.
Absolutely rigged, mate.
Mate, if it was rigged, I'll be winning it myself.
Yeah, 365 agrees. He says completely rigged. So there we go. Well done, 365. That is a legitimate win. And I will arrange to send that to you, mate. That's a beautiful 1-ounce silver Philharmonica donated by Magsy99. And of course, this excellent bundle
Say,
full of...
Donated twice by Magsy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, donated twice by
Twice,
Magsy. Not once, twice. 365 says thanks all. You're very welcome. And thank you for always tuning in, my friend. You know, it really does mean a lot. So let's put that there. I will get that sent to 365. And don't forget, guys, I will give a little something away to whoever does the best Happy Birthday Week song voiceover thing. You have to put it in Sundays with Craven voice chat. And to do that, you have to be a member of Stacker Social. Are we at 2,000 yet? I really want to see that. It'd be brilliant if that happened whilst live.
I'm going to say, you know, someone's going to do a Marilyn Monroe version of Happy Birthday to Nemo, aren't they?
Oh, don't, mate. Don't put that out there. Don't give the animals ideas.
Nemo, you're looking forward to this, right, buddy?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for mate.
Yeah. Well, guys, we've had a good chin work. It's been a nice, relaxed one. We've had good laughs. We've opened the box. We've caught up with Nemo, who went MIA for too long. We're glad to have you back. We spun the wheel not once, but twice, and it is officially now rigged. But now, for the last half an hour, maybe a bit longer, let's focus entirely on the chat. I want you guys, thank you so much, by the way, for all of you tuning in. I want you to put some questions in, if you have any, for our special guest, Diaxus, Nemo. You can ask me something as well, but I'm here to read them out and ask the questions. So what have we got? Give the guys a minute or two to come up with some questions for you guys. I might put my entry in after this live, Nemo, just to set to set the sort of standard of how good a voice should be.
Angelic, mate. Absolute. Angelic.
Yeah. And Diaxus, I really hope that you would do the same, mate.
What? Put one in, mate. No chance, dude.
That is
Yeah,
part
mate.
of
You
the
couldn't even pay me. You could get me another one of those producer bars. I still wouldn't. No.
God,
When
yeah,
you
mate.
said someone will
Maria.
do, when you said someone will do a Marilyn Monroe dress, why did I instantly think of Shy?
Wait,
not the dress, the
no, I
voice.
don't. Man. I'm so glad I'm not drinking because I'd be straight on the AI generator and make the make that happen.
Yeah, it's Coffee Nemo tonight, isn't it?
It's Coffee Nemo, yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to read out questions from the chat for you two. Let's see what's come through. I love this section. Some great questions, guys. Let's see. So, Shiny Silver says, Nemo, what was your favorite bit of your trip? Great question.
Favorite bit? Oh, God, it has to be Cat's Deli. If you don't know what Cat's Deli is, it's an old Jewish deli in New York, and the pastrami sandwiches are amazing. This thing, I couldn't even hold it. It was fully pastrami. I had an epiphany moment. I had a transcendent experience. I left my body. Best experience of my life. Yeah.
Wow, I've got to try that sometime.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, that would make a good episode of Snap with Craven.
Yeah, 7 or 8 inches thick. They're like massive sandwiches. I've seen
Oh,
them.
mate. Oh, absolutely. Do you know, it was that good. My wife was asking me questions about different things, and I just didn't hear her. I couldn't hear her. I was like, shh.
Right, I've got more questions coming in, guys. Some for both of you here. This one is also for Nemo, and this is from the People's Champion BBA, who says, question for Nemo. Yep. Do you work for the National Haggis Wildlife Foundation?
I'm on the board. I'm members, yeah.
Yeah, on the board. I thought so, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so there you go, BBA. We've got him. There you go. 365 says, question for Diaxus. If I send you another A-Mark bar, can I win the next giveaway too?
100%, mate. No,
I
don't even know how you would rig it.
365. If you send it to me first, I mean, I can take it from there. You know, no problem, mate.
No, I don't even know how you would rig it, mate. You'd have to record that about 1,000 times. Get the right amount of shuffles, the right names, and
it is crazy how the wheel works, right? What are the chances of that? It is just crazy. But I will say that those A-Mark bars are absolutely stunning, by the way. Really nice. Local Grim Reaper says, Nemo, where are you from and when did you start stacking?
I'm from Scotland, the west coast of Scotland. I started stacking, I guess, as a kid through my grandfather, just unknowingly stacking. Officially started bullying. Oh, God, how many years ago? Must be about 20 years ago now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, good question.
Yeah, very good.
I like this comment from Calc, who always has something witty. I appreciate all your comments, Calc. Calc says, voice of an angle. An obtuse angle. Yeah, not an angel, an angle.
An angle.
Raspberry Hedgehog says, question, when my first ounce arrives, am I leaving it in the case? So by that, you mean the capsule. I'll let you guys answer these questions. Raspberry Hedgehog recently subscribed to the channel and actually sent me, because I have my email on my channel banner. I welcome anyone to email me if you ever want to. Raspberry sent me an email, just saying hello and basically asking where are some good places to buy silver from. They just started stacking. So I replied, and I believe she made her first purchase from Shards. So the question is, when she receives that, should she leave the capsule on?
You can say ideally you should, but I don't know. There is something about touching metals and actually holding it, but obviously potentially you're going to make it tarnish and tone.
Yeah.
So, but I think even in a capsule, potentially it's still going to tone anyway over time.
Yeah, I don't think there's a sure way to fully protect a coin over a really long period of time, protect it from, like I guess the eventual milk spots and toning that we see on Britannias, but it will certainly preserve it for longer if you keep it in the capsule. It's of course tempting. If you watch 365's videos and he just plays it in his hands, it's lovely to watch. It's very tempting to pick it up and grab it. It's still an ounce of silver. You will always have that intrinsic silver value, but maybe a good idea to keep it in the capsule as much as possible. And also, if that's your first piece, I think sentimentally that's very special and one you'd look to protect anyway. I've kept my first Britannia nice protected. So yeah, good question. Calc says, question for Nemo, Tala or Golden?
I'm a big fan of the Mare Teresa Talas. I love them. I have got tubes and tubes of them all day long. But don't get me wrong, I like the Golden as well. I've started collecting the 2.5 Golden, the old one from the late 30s. Quite a sizable one. I did have one kicking about here somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but no, Fowler over Golden. Definitely.
Is it Fowler or Taller? Did I pronounce it wrong?
I don't know. In all honesty, I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Okay.
So yeah, I've heard it pronounced both ways.
What about you, Diaxus? Taller or Golden?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but no. Back on the raspberry a minute before we go too far. Saying about that they want to touch, but yeah, if you do, you touch from the rim, so you don't get it all over the face, or you pick yourself up from little gloves.
I knew as soon as you said that. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, come on, get your mind out of the gutter.
Said, if you're going to touch it, I'm not going to repeat what you said now. I can't. But I just sensed that Nemo was dying not to laugh.
That's because he's got his mind in the gutter, mate. Come on, Nemo.
Mate, I'm an us. I'm permanently in the gutter.
Oh, right, guys. I'm so sorry for the immaturity of us on the panel, except for Diaxus. So I'm really sorry. Right, so where were we? Ogre Coins, thank you for putting a comment in. Says, question for Nemo. Noticed you also like numismatic coins. Which one's your favourite?
God, that's a hard one.
And whilst you're thinking, I am going to put that to you, Diaxus, as well, mate. These are great questions, so I want both special guests to answer.
Sorry, what was the question, mate?
What's your favourite numismatic coin? You can have a think about it whilst Nemo's thinking.
I don't even know where it's to. Potentially, it's that one that I bought off you the other day.
The crown.
That old crown.
That one is a beauty.
Hold on, where's my...
What year's that?
It's was that the 1890? Was it?
Oh, that's nice.
Is it 1890? That one?
Which one? What? The one that you told me? Was it 89? I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like crowns as well, man. I love crowns, but I've got this one here. It's possibly a poor example of it, but it's a cartwheel 2 pence. And the reason I like these is I just can't believe people carry these in their pocket for change.
They're so chunky.
Yeah, they're so chunky boys, man. They are just you could do some real damage with this. And I've yet to come across one in the wild without a dent, which I can only imagine is because it gets falling out your pocket because of the weight. But these are from 1797, and they're just insane. It's like a hockey puck.
That was at 1895 that I got off you, Craven.
Nice. Yeah, I think that was a really, really good condition one. See a lot of questions coming through for Nemo. I'm going to rapid fire through these. Some interesting ones. I don't quite know what this first one means. It might be Scottish humour, so I'm sorry. But from our good friend, Scottish bullion collector, Alan, says, yep. Nemo, did you do a Meg Ryan?
Definitely in Cat's Deli, yeah, 100%.
What does that even mean?
It's not safe for the channel, mate.
Right, okay, I'll move on from that. I don't want to get lured into a trap. I'm an innocent host. I'm just reading what I see, okay? But I don't know what that means. I will find out afterwards, so I'm going to have to. Sober Stacker says, Nemo, how long does it take for you to make your crazy, awesome videos? Yes, I love your videos.
Depends how much whiskey I'm drinking. Normally, it's when I'm going on to night shift. I like to stay awake overnight, have a couple of whiskeys, and depending how long they are, I could probably knock out a couple of videos in a night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also going to bring Diaxus in here because you are guilty of filming 3 or 4 videos, Diaxus, and then not being able to edit them for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. True. I'm doing that right now, mate, at the minute, but...
I know.
I've got one's halfway done. I've got one that's waiting to be done, but... Same way, I've also got about God knows how many parcels waiting to be opened. So,
Get through those
massive
parcels, mate. Never mind, Diaxus, never mind doing videos with me. I think that people would love to see you do a live unboxing of all these parcels. Get it all done in one go.
I don't know about doing it in one go, but
how does that sound?
Certainly going to start doing some lives, man.
I'm going to have to do some lives.
Are you still there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's still here. I can hear him. Can you hear us?
What's happened?
Oh, he's froze.
Oh, dear.
Are we still there?
Nope, you're back. Yeah, it was you,
back?
mate. You were lagging, mate.
Did I? Yeah, I think I lost connection there. I'm so sorry. I was just suggesting that maybe do a live unboxing. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, definitely, man. That is something that's in the near future. So, yeah, more to come on that when it gets closer to the time.
Yeah, I have been tempted to do it. I you know, it always happens. I upload my last video, and as soon as it's up, something else comes through that door. You're like,
oh yeah, definitely, man.
You know,
yeah.
But that just goes to show you how generous the community is, and how much we help each other out and send each other wee gifts. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong, Nemo Junior's becoming more popular. You know, it's like.
Yeah,
got some mail. Oh, it's from Nemo Junior.
I love receiving mail, and I do want to shout out the generosity within this community. One of my longtime friends, I've known him for like 10 years, goes by the name of Goose. Joined Stacker Social the other day. Everyone, thank you so much for making him feel really welcome. You know, a few people have sent him stuff already, including 365, CL4 Hordian. You will have seen that in the show your pickups or in Stacker Social. It's amazing how generous people are. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone in the community that makes it what it is. But this community has got more questions, guys, and we need to get through them. So Nerd says, Nemo, silver is at £37.62. How much do you think it will be when you are at my age, 54?
Hard to tell, isn't it? I would like to see silver. I would love to see silver hitting 100 quid, but I don't think that's ever going to happen in my lifetime. But you never know.
You never know, mate. Like Cobra was saying, sorry, on my phone, I just got a notification from Alan saying, basically, I think it's showing me what a Meg Ryan is. I'll preview. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, look, Cobra was basically talking about the sort of the barrier, which is the £50 an ounce for silver, and if we break through that barrier, who knows what could happen, right? I mean, that could unlock the route to £100 in the next 30, 40 years potentially. I just don't know what that looks like for the economy commercially. If silver, with how much it's being used in solar and modern technology, £100 an ounce, that would mess up a lot of things.
What do you think is driving the crazy prices? Do you think it's FOMO? Do you think it's people buying up large quantities?
I know the exact reason. So the reason why silver's going up at the rate that it is because of Ian Attenborough.
Of course. Yep.
That's the reason. And we should all look to Ian Attenborough and say, look, can you just calm down, please? You know, some of us want some silver as well. You log on to Shards thinking, yeah, just go there. Or you go on Marketplace, everything's sold out. You've got a 2-week wait to get stock. Ian, just slow down. Give everyone else a chance, okay?
The upkeep of the spy satellites must be amazing. You know, it's
it's supply and demand, and I think it's hitting the mainstream a little bit more now, and everyone's sort of jumping in. So
there's a lot of rumours that the banks are buying up as well.
Yeah, the government banks.
Yeah.
And as 365 said to me once, he said it in a video as well. Don't do what the governments tell you to do. Do what they are doing themselves, which right now is stockpiling silver in the millions. So there you go. Question for me, actually, from Villainous Bounty. Thank you. When is the first Knick-Knack rally? We will need banners and bunting. I don't know. I'll be happy to host a Knick-Knack rally event type thing in the future. I do love knick-knacks. So, you know, Knick-Knacks Limited or whatever it is, if you're watching this, you know, we can have a conversation. West Coast baby, says VB. Scottish Bullion Collector says, Diaxus, do you collect pre-decimal silver?
I do, not as much as I should. Yeah, I've got a little bit. I've got more pre-decimal than anything else. When I first started stacking, I did get some like world coins and stuff like that as well, but primarily it's pre-decimal. I did show my American stack the other day, and it was like a single coin. That was when Bottle Top sent me out a little dime. So he's like doubled my American stack.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I
I
got a
picked
little
up
bit.
these from America, and it's just commemorative quarters. I
Yeah.
just, I just I love a unique coin.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. I just, what I mean, I'm a slag when it comes to uniqueness.
It's the history as well.
Yeah.
But I appreciate. I've said this many a time, to think whose hands has that coin been in and what's it been used for. It's really, really crazy, and I love learning about it. But yeah, there's an interesting point here been made from Sandy. Going back to you, Nemo, you've been stacking for 20 years or more. I think I know the answer to this for obvious reasons, but he said, would we ever see a full stack reveal from you?
For me?
From you, yeah. Oh,
I don't know. It could be arranged. It'd be a ball ache, but it could be arranged.
yeah. Can I ask you a question? If you were to do a full stack reveal,
Yeah.
would your wife see silver that she didn't know existed in your stack, or
100%. Yeah, that's what I mean. It would have to be done while she's not here.
yeah? Well, let's see. Maybe it'll happen. It would be interesting to see. 365 put take it out. I think that's in relation to Raspberry's comment earlier about should I take my first coin out of the capsule. I knew 365 would say that. Inevitable. Yeah. But I mean, it's like I say, it doesn't necessarily affect the value. It might knock a pound or so off.
If it's all toned up and you're selling it, you wouldn't necessarily get the premiums.
Exactly. But you're not talking like you're not going to lose the fact it's an ounce of silver.
No, but it's more the point of it's silver. It should be enjoyed. It's your first piece. Probably never going to sell it. Like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say go for it, mate. Just enjoy it.
It's a very personal thing. There's no right or wrong answer. So do whichever suits you. But we all know what 365 would do with it. I've not seen many capsules.
365 should be banned from going in silver. He's an animal.
Yeah, you say what we know 365 would do, but we really don't, because he's put silver in fish ponds, toilet systems, freezer. He's got one at the moment in blimmin' acid in his shed.
You're absolutely right. You don't know what he's going to do.
No clue what he's going to do.
It's a good point to make. Israeli Coins says, Nemo, how old are you? Mazel tov.
I will be 39 on my birthday.
There you go. Cheers to that. And make sure you send in your happy birthday or happy birthday week Nemo voice recordings for a chance to win a prize in Stacker Social in the Sundays with Craven room. Robot Toaster said the kind of ultrasonic welded case slabbed coins are in should stop toning, I think. That's interesting. I think, there's definitely some more secure capsules out there to help with that. Raspberry said, I don't want to keep it out all the time. I'm just checking it's okay to take it out and hold it, then put it back. Of course it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What is a tube of silver, but spelt CH? Is that a joke? What? That's from Crow Dragon Pirate. I don't know what a tube of silver is. I don't know. It's not spelled with a T. I don't know what that is. Always wear protection when touching it, says Robot. That's great advice.
Always wear protection when rubbing.
Always wear protection. Liquid Metal says, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Liquid, shout out to you, mate. Thank you so much for making the custom 1 ounce silver round that we can see on Diaxus' screen.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, great to have you in here. Alan says, we're Scottish. Gutter is our level. There you go.
100%.
Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Liquid. It's great to have you in here. Some comments in here I'm not going to read.
Why not?
Yeah, I need to word my question differently next time. Yes, that's great. People making jokes about whether to touch it or not. Yeah, I love it, but I'm not going to read them all right now. 365 with a question. Let's get back to the questions, guys.
Right.
Question for all of you. Do you invest in anything else apart from precious metals? I mean, we touched on this before, but I'd be interested to hear about that.
Yeah, I've got stocks and shares. I've got a savings account, although I'm not really using the savings account as much as I would want to. The interest rate's crap. Yeah, stocks, shares, that kind of thing.
Is that like the S&P 500?
S&P 500. I mean, I've got a customized portfolio.
Like a pie.
Like a pie. Yeah, I invest heavily in likes of Google, Microsoft, Amazon, that kind of thing. Um, it's Visa and MasterCard have always had money in. It doesn't matter what it is, it goes up steady every year.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, I do have dividends and that, and it's not a lot, but it's something. But yeah, you're better off putting in a couple of quid than nothing. It's better.
That's it. I completely agree. Diaxus, what about you, mate? I know that you
much the same.
you like to have your fingers in all the pies, don't you, pal?
Yeah, this is it, mate. I've still got a little bit of crypto, not a lot, but a little bit of crypto left in the market. Obviously stocks and stuff as well. But like a little bit like 365 with Pokemon, I do don't know how well that'll come up, probably reflecting like crazy, but like retro games.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It was more of like a little hobby back in the day. I'll see if I can get the thing out, but
well, you've got like you were telling me about sort of the old gaming consoles that you could get for cheap a while ago, but now they're going for
like
money, right?
PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
Like we got like box NES games and stuff like that. Like, obviously, they look like absolute garbage, but yeah, some of those are worth some decent money.
It's retro, isn't it?
But a lot of
it, yeah.
Mate, I used to do car boots back, like, I'm trying to think what it was now, like maybe 10 years or more ago. I was picking up PlayStation 2s for like £2 a pop. Now they go for like,
that's crazy.
They're selling on CX now for like £80-90.
It's mental.
Wow.
Amazing. I'm a big geek, and I do have a very extensive, much to the wife's annoyance, comic book collection, especially from the 60s, 70s. And she's like, when are you going to sell that? And it's like, well, not just now. But
yeah, at the very start of my stacking journey, I almost traded my whole Mega Drive collection. Like, bearing in mind, right around 2021, I did pick through and got all the gems out of my collection and traded them up for my graphics card. Because my graphics card was about 3,000. No, what was it? 2,300 quid.
Yeah,
my graphics card.
Wow.
So I picked out a load. Oh, mate, I had like a Pokemon N64.
Oh,
They go like, mate, it was mint, absolutely stunning. I bought it in a car boot years ago for 90 quid. I sold it for 130, thinking I was being like a baller, like making 40 quid on it. They're now 250, 300, whatever they are now, like something silly. Yeah, I had limited edition GameCubes and just everything, mate.
I was one of these strange kids who actually looked after all their stuff, and I've still got all my Master System games.
Yeah.
Anybody for the States, that's the kind of Genesis or something, was that the Mega Drive?
Mega Drive.
The Master System. All my Master System games still in pristine condition, and I recently priced up some of them, and they're going for stupid money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolute stupid money.
I'll tell you one of the weird ones I have got. This probably not a lot of people would know about. It's called a U-Force for the NES, and it's like a little like laptop thing where you kind of like open it up, and then it works with like your hands. So you like hover your hands over it to control the game.
Oh man!
Like, it was made in I think it was made in 89 or like 1989 or something stupid.
I think I still have one of those. Do you remember the Power Glove you got?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you can do it, right? Oh shit!
But yeah,
I'm much the same as you guys. I think I've obviously started stacking precious metals since April. I do dabble in stocks and shares on a small level, but consistency is key, I think. I am interested in other investments. I spoke about premium bonds as more of a bit of fun than anything. I spoke about that with you, Diaxus. I'd like to learn more about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good to have money in different places. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Just diversify. Like we said, I'd be interested to know what the weirdest investment anyone's ever bought. Maybe you guys can let me know. I do need to catch up with this chat, though. It's some great questions, but I have a feeling I'm probably about 15 minutes behind with where I'm at and where we are in the conversation. So I'll blast through. I did see a comment from BBA saying, Diaxus, can you play the birthday songs in Sundays with Craven? So like on here, he's rolling around with a little laugh faces. So I'm guessing some people have put entries. I don't know how possible that is to play them. Can we do that or not?
We could probably do that next week. I'd have
to,
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you one thing. When I come off this, I'm going to go listen to them.
Hold on then, so we'll do that then. So if you're going to end up on Friday, I'll get all the videos off of Stacker Social Friday, and then we'll upload it on the Sunday, and you can pick the winner Sunday.
They probably won't. They probably won't be videos. They'll be voice
Or like
recordings.
voice. Yeah, that's fine. That's even easier.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. There you go. We can do an awards night for the best voice. I want you guys to sing "Happy Birthday Week" to our good friend Nemo, and he will really appreciate it. Don't know what happened to my voice there, but yes, let's move on with the chat. Good idea, Diaxus. I like your thinking. Right. So, Crow Dragon Pirate says, question: is Sterling as disliked by stackers as much on your side of the pond as it is over here? So I'm guessing you from the US. Thank you for joining. Sterling, I wouldn't say it's disliked at all, really.
It's better than 90%, I suppose.
Yeah, I like a nice bit of 925 sterling silver.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I don't know. Thing is, though, I'd imagine like they can get like the 90% constitutional way easier than any others.
Yeah,
so that's probably why they lean towards that. But no, I don't think. Technically, it's more silver, only by 2.5%. But I'd imagine they probably pay more money for it.
Yeah,
I quite like it.
Yeah, I like it. Especially crowns. You have to love a crown.
Oh yeah.
And you can get it near to spot in some cases. So investment wise, it sort of makes sense. And what I found, because I had to sell a few bits not long ago. The British pre-decimal stuff is extremely liquid. I needed to sell, so like half crowns, florins, shillings, sixpence, whatever it is that it flies out. You'll never struggle to sell those if you want to cash in. So I think they're great. I've not necessarily heard, to answer your question, and like the guys say, I've not heard of it being unpopular. So maybe that's more across the pond. I don't know, but interesting. Thank you for putting that through. What else have we got, guys? I'm just catching up through the chat. 365 says, would love to see a video on the retro games collection, Diaxus. I would too.
Yeah, I did see that, mate.
You're interested in.
Yeah, something we can work on. I did originally when I used to do like my car boot pickups. I did have a whole series where I was actually showing off everything I bought each weekend.
Oh, nice.
And then it was like a little bit of gameplay showing the things I got, the prices and everything else. Like one thing I do is I always keep, like because there was a local game store near me and I would always keep the stickers. So it's kind of cool because you can track what you bought it for and how much they're now worth. And like some of them, like you got like £2 on it and then you look online and it's like selling for 40. But I think the most expensive game I got now is on the Mega Drive is about 70 quid.
Yeah.
And the booklet alone is, I've got a feeling the booklet alone sells for about 40 quid.
Yeah. Steel City Stacker, thank you for joining. Says old games are worth nice cash for sure. Yeah, it seems that way. This is an interesting one. We talk about investments. I don't know anything about it. I know that there's some really valuable cards, and this is to do with Pokemon. So you guys might have more input than me. But local Grim Reaper says, I used to have 4 decent Pokemon cards collection as a kid. Parents got rid when I got older. I'm 32 and still have a moan about it sometimes. So I mean, I've seen videos where like the Charizard or whatever is like 200 grand.
Oh yeah, some of the series ones. The trouble with me with Pokemon, I was just at the wrong age where Pokemon was coming out and was popular like a little, like after my time, whatever. I was then more interested about going out and getting bottles of cider and meeting girls. And, you know what I mean? As you do as like a 14, 15-year-old lad, whatever, going out. But
I think I was at the right time.
Yeah,
I had the cards, and the similar thing happened to me. Parents had to clear out after I moved out and gone, along with some original. I don't know if you ever remember wrestling cards from the WWF back in the day, the trading cards. I had hundreds of them. They are now worth a fortune, and they are gone as well.
I know one thing.
The same thing happened to my friend who recently joined Stacker Social. He used to have a very large Pokemon card collection, and from what he sees now, he loves and still collects the cards now and then, more as an investment. He trades them, but he's under the belief that some of the cards that he had back then, he can't find his collection anywhere, would be worth thousands now.
Yeah, I must admit, I used to see at the car boots, you'd see binders full of Pokemon. Yeah. But I don't know enough to know if a card's worth a penny or worth 1,000. Do you know what I mean? So there's so many cards and so many variants, and then you got fakes. You got like, do you know what I mean? It's the same as anything, but
they'd have to be graded officially to know what you're really getting.
I stay away for the cardboard crack. I had a addiction to Magic the Gathering back in the day.
But no, I must admit, I do watch. There's a guy, he does a lot of shorts on YouTube, and he actually opens the older versions.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you don't know until you open it, you don't know if you've got £1,000 card in there or a load of rubbish.
Yeah.
So he'll buy these packs for like anywhere from like, I don't know, 50 to say 200-300, and then opens it on the video, but 9 times out of 10 he gets like 10 quid worth of cards.
Yeah.
But
there's that chance of getting an ultra rare.
And more to the point of needing to know what it's all about is like, he'll open a card and it'd be worth 40 quid, but then if it gets graded and it's a 7, it's worth 100. If it's an 8, it's worth 150. If it's a 9, it's worth. But then if you get a 10, it's worth like a couple of thousand. So like you say, you need it graded for it to be worth, and it's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, no, I do like the Pokemon. I've just never really kind of understood it all and got enough knowledge to be able to do anything with it.
It's interesting. It's something that I know is very big, very popular, and a lot of money is involved. CY Sterling, thank you for joining, mate. He says, I used to have a collection of comics, but my storage got broken into and it was stolen. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that. I know you all know better than me. Nemo, it's not really my thing, but I'm guessing comics can be very, very expensive and valuable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
That sucks.
Ash says, Craven, avoid premium bonds. I haven't got any at the moment. I just was considering it, not necessarily as an investment, but a bit of fun, kind of like playing the lottery, I guess. Would you agree with that, Diaxus?
Yeah, to a certain degree, mate. Like, I do have quite a few, but the thing is, it's unless you've got a set amount, the return on your money is technically zero. Because obviously it's a savings account where all the interest goes into the prize pot, and then the pot gets divvied out. The only thing I would say on that, though, is there was talks about that, is it like Rachel Reeves or whatever her name is? She's on about raising the cap that you're allowed in there and lowering the interest percent so they can skim some money off for the government.
Yep. What's the cap right now, 50k?
It's 50k at the moment. They're on about raising it, so I'm guessing it'd probably go to 100, which technically means like all your chances are going to get halved. And like I say, unless you've got quite a few thousand in there, chance of winning is slim to none. You can win. I've seen people with £100 win like crazy money, but you got to be either super, super lucky or just have a lot of tickets.
Yeah.
And once you get past that threshold, it then becomes just a probability rather than a luck thing. But yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
It's like all things. It's a slim chance. You've got to be in it to win it. Some people get really lucky, others never have any luck. But you have got to be in it to win it. So yeah, but I wouldn't see it as an investment. It would just be, I guess, another place to put a few pounds here and there.
As an emergency fund, it makes sense because you're pretty easy to get your money in and out. And same again. So say you had £1,000 and you put it in a savings account, but you're only getting 2%. Do you know what I mean? You're literally getting a few pounds a year. Whereas £1,000 over 12 months would be 12,000 tickets at a chance of winning £1 million. Chances are you're not going to win it, but if you put it in a bank, you're guaranteed like 20 quid versus 12,000. Do you know what I mean? So there is that chance. You probably won't, but it's all a gamble really at the end of the day. So
it is. It'd be nice to take home the 1 mil though. It certainly would. Let's see some of these comments. Magsy says, I like sterling commemorative browns, etc. Yeah, really, really nice. Very popular as well. Blue Collar Stacker, thank you for joining, mate. Says Constitutional is cheap right now. So that's like what we've got here with the pre-decimal over across the pond. You can get it at spot price. I think it's also referred to as junk silver, old coinage, which is really cool. What else have we got here? Crow Dragon Pirate says, yeah, I'm in Montana. The stackers here won't touch sterling. Usually complain it's hard to sell. That must be more of a US thing.
In an American market, it probably is hard to sell.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I get that. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? You get, it's like with us, mate. We buy the Brits because it's British. It's easy. Like, do you know what I mean? But even then, though,
it's probably not seen of. And then you're thinking, how many people actually know this is 925? Is it readily available? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a gentleman and help out Sober Stacker who just wants to know how much is £7 in US dollars, please? Can we answer this man's question right
Nine,
now? It's very important.
9 or
Don't know
10
about-
pounds.
I'm going to
Yeah.
guess $10.
Let's see. Like US dollar to.
Don't know what the ratio is.
Yeah, it's about 9 or 10, I think, off the top of my head.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Was it £7?
Yeah.
Yeah, £7. What's that in US dollars, please, mate?
$9.35.
There you go. $9.35 Sober Stacker. That is what £7 is in US dollars. Thank you, Nemo. Steel City Stacker says comic books can bring in good money as well. Yeah, we spoke about that. It's I don't have much knowledge on it, but it's like all things, really. There's always going to be valuable, rare, collectible aspects of it. Sandy says vintage Action Man can pay off your mortgage.
Yeah.
Really? Well, like the original.
If it's the right ones, potentially, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Steel City Stacker says, I love Sterling. It's better than 90%. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Percentage-wise, it is.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's that 2.5%. It goes a long way. Who mentioned the WWF cards before? Was it you, Diaxus?
Nemo.
No, me.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, 365 says WWF cards. I remember those. Weren't they stickers?
I can't remember. I remember cards.
Oh, Shiny Silver says, how much is Craven's Little John worth? You can't put a value on that, surely, guys.
Completely worthless. So yeah, you're probably getting a bit of value on it.
Diaxis, what do you reckon, mate? Come on, give me some help here.
What, how much it's actually worth or how much it's worth to you? That's two completely different figures.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, to be fair, Shiny, to me, it's priceless. And are you referring to the coin or the actual figure?
Figure, I'm presuming.
Yeah, to me, the figure is priceless. But if you were to put a monetary value on it, I mean, come on, don't do him dirty.
Although saying that though, like, because Selfor picked up a Terminator the other day, didn't he? And
Yeah.
it was mint in box, and I think he paid something stupid like £70 or £80 for it.
Not cheap.
And it was like, really? Do you know what I mean? And then the worst part is he let his boy rip it out of the packaging and start playing with it.
Oh.
Bless him.
Can't blame him, man. It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
the same as anything. It's there to be enjoyed, mate. So it's like with the games. I would always go complete in box because I like to be like a completionist and have all the manuals and everything. But there's a lot of people that only do graded, but then they're in case, like a slab coin. Then you can't play it. It kind of defeats the object. You know what I mean? If I'm buying a game, I want to buy it to be able to play it still.
Right. Do you want to know how much your Little John is selling for on eBay?
But the fit like this, Little John.
Yes.
Okay.
The exact one. £10.78.
Well, let me tell you something. This one will never be for sale, but this particular little John, it's worth more than that.
See, to be fair, he's not got his stick.
He
That's why.
has. He has.
No,
on
on eBay. He's not got his stick.
Yeah, it's a fake. It's a fake. It's a hoax. They're trying to impersonate Little John. I would report the account if I were you. It's disgraceful.
The thing is with these vintage toys, a lot of the time you find like a little gun or something, a little attachment that goes with the figure is worth more than the figure and all the set put together.
Yeah, because it always goes missing.
Yeah. That's one cool thing that I've got is like literally all the toys I had as a kid. Admittedly, they're all battered and played with, but all the toys that I had growing up is in the loft.
Yeah.
So I've got like old Hot Wheels, Subutio, blimmin'. I got well, I'll tell you what, one I did find, 2 secs. I actually went up and robbed it when I started doing my retro stuff. Old handheld Zelda.
Oh Christ, yeah, I remember those.
Wow.
So it's a little like LCD screen thing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so it's just like put little batteries in it, watch batteries, and then
Like Game and Watch.
I also had the Donkey Kong version with it as well. God knows what it would have cost back in like the 80s or whatever, but I sold it to CEX for 70 quid. Although they wouldn't take that one because the little clasp was broke, so it won't actually lock. But same again, for that to go in the shelf and just be a little bit from a backdrop, do you know what I mean? But yeah, they go for stupid money now.
Yeah, well, the godfather of stacking has spoken. Diaxus, we need a video on all the old toys from the loft. That is what we need.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'll tell you one that probably not you two, because Nemo may, but definitely not Craven. Does anyone remember Starcom?
Yes.
It was like a little action figures. They're like 2-3 inches tall. They had little magnetic feet, and you had like spaceships, and you'd stick them to the outside. So it's like anti-gravity thing. I got all that stuff, man. Got He-Man's castle.
Yeah. Starcom, was that no TV show as well?
Yeah, I've got the VHS for it as well.
VHS, yeah.
Do you want to know something I have got? I don't have Starcom. That was before me. But I wonder if anyone, and kudos if anyone here remembers this, you may. When I was a kid, my parents bought for me these little things called pocket dragons. Has anyone ever heard of them?
Sounds familiar.
Let's Google it.
I went back. I think they're the Whimsical World of Pocket Dragons or something is the official name. But I have loads of them, and it turns out they were discontinued years ago, and some of them are actually worth some decent money. Like I think that all of them added up is like worth probably over $1,000. All the ones that I've got. I wonder if anyone's ever heard of them.
Do you remember the wee figures used to get inside Kinder Surprise? I remember my granddad had like a grocery van that used to go around the village, and every so often he would just toss one at me, and I always kept them in this big tin of Quality Street. And I recently found this tin of Quality Street, and it's just got all these old Kinder Surprise toys inside it. Yeah, man. God. So
Raspberry Hedgehog says yes to the Pocket Dragons, but she says I sold mine. I've still got mine, but they definitely hold a nice value now since they got discontinued. 365 saying about Beyblades. Yeah, back in the day, Beyblades were the one. Pogs.
Oh, Pogs, man.
I remember Pogs.
A nerd says Donkey Kong ICD on eBay for £1,230. Wow.
Yeah, some of the games are crazy money, mate.
Yeah.
I know. I think same again. This was quite a few years ago now, but the most expensive game I had that I sold was on the GameCube. It was Chibi Robo. It's like a little robot game.
Okay.
I think I paid like £80 for it.
Christ.
Something like that. And then when I sold it, I think I sold it for like 160, 180. Something like that. But yeah, it's just games just go stupid, mate. Same as anyway, it's got to be the right thing, and yeah, some of it just flies. But I've even got like sealed games as well.
Do you know there's a retro game store near me? It's in a industrial estate. It's quite large, and they've got games for consoles you've probably never even heard of.
Yeah,
they've even got an old style arcade, and I'm always tempted to do a video in there. It's called Forgotten Worlds. You can find them on YouTube and that, and oh my god, it's a treasure trove. I love going in there, having a wee route about, and I always buy games for consoles I don't own. That's the thing. I love the art. It's all kind of Japanese style, like games. And I'm just like, that's
I even went through a little phase where I was at one point, like same again. It's like the completionist in me, like you want everything. Yeah. So then it was like just anything that popped. He's like, yeah, give me that. So I got like Japanese blimmin' Mega Drive games, and I have got a modded Mega Drive, so it plays all generations.
There you go. That's the latest pickup I got was the Dragon Ball for the Famicom.
Okay, that's cool.
Is that retro?
Yeah.
This is retro. This is late 80s.
Original packaging.
Yep, original. Well, this is no original, but that's the original box. 1986 that came out.
Yeah, I just want to just pause for a second because it's really nice and refreshing to just be talking about something a little bit different. And for me, I'm kind of learning more than talking here, which is really nice with this vintage stuff. And I popped a little comment in the chat to ask if the guys enjoying the conversation. I'm getting some some lovely feedback about these retro stuff. I think they are, and some of the comments of other people, what they've got, I can see Ian Atterbury saying about original Star Wars figures from the late 70s, early 80s. All these things are all of value and can be seen as an investment. So it's all relevant, and I love hearing, guys, all these comments you're putting through and seeing what these guys are sharing on screen. Is that a Mario and a Pikachu right there?
No, you'll know that if you know Pokemon.
Wait, is that not Mario?
No, that's Pokemon. This is Mario.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you know, I got my kids these beads things, and 2 weeks later, I'm like, right, what can I make? So there's Mario, there's Ash and Pikachu.
I'll tell you what, there was a company, I think it was called like Mini Bricks, and they done like the whole retro thing. So it's like Legos, but it's like mini Legos.
Oh yeah.
So like you got like the Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Yes.
That was all my like retro backdrop. I tell you one thing that I did get that my friend from London from Xbox, he actually sent me down for free. He gave me like this floppy disk Nintendo game. It's for like the CD version of like the Nintendo.
Yeah.
Can't play it.
Yeah.
I haven't got the console for it, but it's just something cool, like, do you know what I mean? And
I'm loving this. It's like a bit of a show and tell, and I don't know what's going to be shown next. And I've got to be honest with you guys. I just looked around me for something to grab just to show something, and this is the best I've got right now. Okay. It's got the blur effect, so you can't see it, but that's the nearest thing I can grab and show you. It's a rubber ducky from when I went to Belfast. But yeah, no, I'm loving seeing these things. So, Diaxus, are you going to verbally agree to make a video showing us some of the retro?
Mate, I could. The trouble is, I honestly, dude, I've got too much to even, like, I wouldn't be able to fit it on my desk. I've literally got, it's not as bad, like, admittedly, it's not as bad as it used to be. But I have got a wall of games.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, you'll be a bit like me. You prefer like physical games rather than this digital.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I cannot get behind digital. I don't believe in not owning what you've got.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I want to say shout out and hello to Brits and Sovs who's joined us. He says he is at work, but he wanted to jump on whilst having some or cooking some dinner. So thanks for joining, mate. Good to see you in here. East End Dave, top geezer. Yeah, it's really, really nice reading the chat as we're going through this. I think, do you think it would be interesting at some point to do like a kind of like a show and tell, but to see what the weirdest thing people have got or own that's like has some value to it?
Oh, that's a challenge.
How would that be? I mean, could that be a future thing? And the reason I asked this is because obviously I moved the Sundays with Craven podcast over from Stackers Social to YouTube channel. And I mentioned to you guys that I am still looking to do some shows and lives in the Sundays with Craven room within there. So how about a kind of like a show and tell? And whoever wants to come on, it's all about you guys and getting people involved. Whoever's got something they wouldn't mind showing or coming on the live itself, we can kind of do that and see what the weird items people have got that are worth something are. Would that be interesting? You have to let me know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So don't show all your weirdest and wacky items right now. I'm sure you've got something in the safe, Nemo, haven't you?
I'm pretty sure I do.
And Diaxus, I reckon you've got something there up your sleeve.
Mate, I haven't got anything weird, but I've got loads of like collectible like retro games and toys and stuff like that, but yeah, nothing weird, mate.
Robot Toaster says, not sure some people's weirdest thing would be allowed on YouTube. Yeah, so it won't. Well, it would end up on YouTube, but this will be actually live in Stackers Social. It's free and it's the place to be, guys. I'll say it one more time. So close, I think 9 or 10 away from 2,000 members. So if you're not part of Stackers Social, make sure you join. But by the looks of things, everyone here is. So that's good to see. Maxie says, you guys with the old games stations, do you recall a game called Lords of Chaos? It's my favorite game ever. I wish I could play it these days. It's a bit dated now, but I loved it. I haven't played that. Have you?
I may have done. Is that the one that was on? I think I had that on Mega CD. Not Mega CD, Atari 32 CD, whatever it was.
It's looking familiar.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I had it. It's like a top-down shooter. There was like 3 or 4 characters running around.
I might have had that in the Was it in the Commodore at one point as well?
I'm trying to think what I had it on, mate. It's like I swear it was like the 3D CD32.
Oh, right.
It was right around the time when PlayStation was coming out. It was the first CD console, and then I literally got it for Christmas, and then it flopped. But yeah, to be honest, I genuinely don't know where it is. I think it got binned like back when I was a kid.
Remember games coming on cassette tapes?
Oh yeah, dude, that was the worst, man. Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
literally started out on a Spectrum ZX.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you a little tape deck, and you put it in. It's like a fax machine for 10 minutes, and you get to play the game.
yeah. I'm enjoying seeing people's comments with some of their, you know, a little bit out there items that they've got that are worth a bit. Baron Vansky, thank you for commenting and joining, mate. Says, I do have a Star Wars figure, Yak face graded figure that's about £900. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Ian Atterbury says, no way, John. I've still got my Atari in the shed. What else have we got here? John Clayton, thanks for joining, says, I gave away a Dark Horse Alien versus Predator versus Terminator comic book worth tons. Wish I never did now. How much would one of them be worth, Nemo?
I'm not too sure. I've got a Aliens versus Superman comic that's very little known. That's pretty good. I don't know. Do you know?
Wow. I'm trying to think what the most valuable, like, non-precious metal, I guess, item I've got is.
If you don't say your girlfriend, you're getting battered.
Besides my better half. Yes, of course.
Don't
Stop trying to
worry.
throw me under the bus. You
I've
tried to
got
get
your
me in a
back.
trap.
Gonna say, talking of Terminator, I've got him as well.
Nice.
Nice.
Little
they're
John.
not the greatest of games, but
Little
cool.
Little John says, get him off the screen now, or you're never getting knickknacks again, mate. Disgraceful.
I think that one is the Humans versus the Terminator. So
is it? Right. So Robot Toaster says, was on Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64, Amiga, ZX Spectrum, according to Wiki.
oh, what's this? This Chaos one.
Chaos one.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into it, mate. It does sound familiar, and there was one that was Summit Chaos that I used to play. But that was on the CD32.
Let's see what other people are saying here. I'm loving these comments, guys. I get a lot of joy from reading these out and hearing from you, especially about what these weird and wacky things are that you own that have some value to them, and getting the special guest opinion as well. Alan says, my favorite game was Elite on the BBC Model B computer.
Yeah, don't know that one. That's something that was probably at school when I was a kid, but
I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry, Alan. No idea.
I remember playing Oregon Trail on the BBC computers and dying of dysentery constantly.
Nerd says the best 2 games ever were Cannon Fodder and Sensible Soccer.
Yeah, great games.
Cannon
Fodder and Sensible Soccer.
John Clayton made his own ZX games in the 80s and 90s. That's cool.
Ah, good. I do see people making games for the Atari now. It's a big market and there's a big secondary market. I love what people are doing with retro games these days.
Yeah, I think it's a retro market, but I actually do think people enjoy playing the old style games as well. As simple as they are to program.
Nostalgia.
Just therapeutic, I guess. I enjoy watching some of the reviews of them and stuff. There's a lot of money in there, a lot of interest for sure. BBA says, question for everyone. Are you a collector or a stacker? I'm a collector and my stack is growing. So coming back to the shiny stuff then, are we to move towards the end of this live? Are you a stacker or collector, Nemo?
I'm both. I like to stack, but I also collect. I collect precious and non-precious coins. Still trying to finish off. Nemo Jr. and I started a world coin collection during lockdown, and we're still 13 coins shy of getting a coin from every country. But we're getting there. I'm more a collector than a stacker, I have to say.
Yeah. What about you, Diaxus? Are you more a stacker or a collector?
I'll be honest, I'm probably more a stacker, like more so for weight.
Yeah.
I think the thing is though, like obviously everyone's got their own goals and agendas and what they need to get out of it. So for me, it's like primarily it's like I want a house, I want to buy my own place. So I'm just trying to do all these different things and just amass money. So it's either a house, retirement, passing it on to family members, whatever. So yeah, I'm basically just doing it for the stack rather than get the collection. But then I have got a few collector pieces here and there. So it's not all like Britannias, although probably about 80% Britannia.
It's
not a bad thing to do, like capital gains and all the rest of it. So
in the UK especially, it's a smart way to go to look at the Britannias for obvious reasons. Same with the sovereigns if you're moving into gold. On that, I mean, I'd class myself as a stacker as well. I did venture into some collectible stuff, but I sort of stopped doing that, and now I'm just focusing on building weight. So I'm definitely leaning more towards being a stacker. Raspberry Hedgehog, who said her name is Melody. Thank you. The question she asked is, how do you differentiate the two BBA? Do one of you guys want to take that question? I believe Melody is basically new to stacking. She only just bought her first few pieces recently from Shards. How would you differentiate the difference between a stacker and collector?
So I would say a collector is someone who looks after or looks to seek out unique pieces of silver, whether it be from the Royal Mints and their releases, or elsewhere. You're collecting many different unique pieces. Or a stacker, on the other hand, you could buy a tube of Britannias, all look the same. You're not interested in design, it's purely for the silver weight. I mean, being a collector, I diversify. I look at junk silver. I've got different coins from all over the world. I do have a stack of Britannias, and that's my liquidation stack. That's the stack that goes first if I ever need to go and get some money. But yeah, I think that's the best way I can put it.
Put it brilliantly, mate. Would you add anything to that, Diaxus?
Yeah, no, to be fair, pretty much like what Nemo was saying. Like, obviously, you got like the main stack, but then obviously, as a collector side of it, you get like unique pieces that you're into. So I don't know, like two of my favorite pieces at the moment is like Back to the Future, which is like obviously going back to like my childhood. I actually won that in the anniversary giveaway. And then I've got like a little silver Robocop. Like same again.
I love them.
You wouldn't necessarily get as much silver for your money, but it's things that I enjoy. So it's something different for the backdrop. It's, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's basically it, man. It's just you don't get as much silver, but you get more things that you would enjoy.
Yeah, and I think there's definitely also a good bunch of people that are arguably both. They go through phases where they want to take collector's pieces. They also want to build up weight. It goes hand in hand. But yeah, good question. I've seen a really interesting comment. Like I say, I love hearing these individual items. We'll just point a few out here. CY Sterling says, I have a cigar that I bought for £30 some years ago that's worth about £300 now. That's crazy. Yeah, there's some expensive cigars out there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's getting, especially in the UK now. It's insane the price. I mean, I picked up a few cigars in the States, and it's like 10% of the value over here. It's the tax we get is stupid. But I will not get into that because
The trouble with all of that though is keeping it in like pristine condition. Obviously, let moisture get to it or let it dry out or whatever, and then you kind of ruined it.
Yeah, he says that he bought 4 at the time and smoked 3 on special occasions. I don't know if I'll smoke the last one. Oh, that'd be a very special occasion if you did. Oh, take care, Melody. Thank you so much for joining and commenting. Really appreciate you being here. We are moving towards the end of the stream, guys. But just want to once again remind you, 8 members away from Stacker Social hitting 2,000. That is amazing. Brits and Sob says, I assume there's going to be a special coin all round when we hit 2,000. And 365 replies with Brits with the 2 eyes emoji. Are we going to see that, guys? That'll be interesting. But yeah, look, I'm going to put the chat down for now. I think we've had a really good old chinwag, guys. I think we're going to move towards wrapping this up. I've really enjoyed this. Episode 20. Thank you to To everyone that's joined, as you always do, I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and just hit the like button. It does so much. Yeah, Nemo, Diaxus, thank you both so very much for coming on. It's great to have you back, Nemo. I hope to see an abundance of unboxing videos and AI content and whatever you decide to go on to do. I really look forward to it. And Diaxus, I hope to see that produce around sat in its rightful spot in your backdrop, mate.
Yeah, dude, that's not moving from the backdrop, man.
Yeah,
that is forever going to be in the backdrop. I got to go further away because otherwise you're not going to be able to see it.
Maybe if you could, maybe you could, because it's difficult on a live camera, maybe you could take a picture of it so you can see it there.
There we go.
Should be able to sit on the zoom, man. Yeah, the trouble with a new camera, if I hold it too close, I've got like close, medium, and far away zoom. So it's set up for mid zoom, so it needs to be held further away, and then you got to zoom it in manually.
Yeah,
but,
I get it.
But no, yeah, mate, that's forever going to be living in the backdrop, dude.
That makes me really happy, mate, and it's credit to everything that you do to help with this podcast. Thank you so much. So, guys, that is the end. Thank you to all of you that have joined. I can see some comments saying great chat. I really appreciate it. I hope you did enjoy it as much as I did. Nemo, any last words before we wrap this up, mate?
Nothing much. Guys, thank you for sending out the messages. Yeah, I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm not the plague. I might disappear for a while, but I will be back with a vengeance. You'll never get rid of me. Yeah, stay tuned. Some big things happening.
I'm glad that you're back, mate. I really mean this. The community would not be the same without you, and I can't wait to see what you go on to do as you start pumping out some more content again. Diaxus, mate, any last words?
Just thank you. Well, more so to you, mate. Thank you for everything you gave to me today. Thanks for the chat for hanging out and making it such a fun evening for everyone. And yeah, more to come, and see you all on the next week.
It's my pleasure every single week, and you're very welcome for that, mate. It's only small, but it's what I could give to say thank you to you for everything you do.
Dude, it's custom, mate. It's 1 of 1. So there's, like you said with Little John, there's no price you can put on it.
That's it. Yeah. Priceless piece. But yeah, that's a wrap, guys. That is the end of episode 20. Wow, 5 months straight of Sundays with Craven, and it's still only just the beginning. As soon as I come off this, I'm going to have a little gander to see if any of you guys have put an entry in. As I mentioned, I'll put a little prize bundle together. Don't forget, I had to do one more reminder. This is Nemo's birthday week, so make sure you put a voice recording of you singing Happy Birthday Week to Nemo in the Sundays with Craven chat of Instacker Social. I'll go through them. We'll pick a winner. I think I'll have a chat with Diaxus. We may play some next week.
We'll do it live next week, mate. Or pick the top 10 or something.
Yeah, go crazy with it. Let's hear all of your voices. The main thing is that we have some fun. And let's make sure that Nemo is reminded every single day that it's his birthday week. Right. Apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to leave it there. And I will see you on the next one. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Cheers.